are you ready?
I am.
Vic, you ready?
Yes, sir.
C2, are you feeling ready?
Hell yeah.
I think we're all ready. So let's go ahead and get it popping. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 79. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
See combination, get into formation.
I think you said combination multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's switching up the endings, though.
Yeah. I want to hear a little more flavor from you. Next time, you better whip it up.
A lot of the two ones I used. So like now I've had to like get into like other things.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's all right. Just come with some new spice next week. We got you. The fans are waiting. What up? What up?
It is your boy Big Oof in the building.
Currently in the house.
Yes, sir.
What
Nice.
up? What up?
It's me, Vermilion.
I see you cut the beard off, Millie.
Yeah.
What made you cut the beard off?
Yeah, just decided to switch it up. I've never had a mustache like this before, so
You plan on keeping it?
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Very spontaneous with the hair choices.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
C2, you fucking with it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my look. With mustache only. I can't grow a beard.
Yeah, but you got the little like.
It's terrible.
You got the under the chin shadow.
Nah. I gotta get rid of that. I always when I'm like on top of shaving, it's always gone. So.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to get my shaving, get the beard right. You know, I gotta brush the beard. I don't really do that much. So
That's gonna make the difference for sure.
for real, I gotta
Yeah.
get my shit. I gotta get my shit right.
In the thin spaces, it's gonna even it out because you're distributing the hair properly.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I need to get my. I'm gonna come in with a lumberjack beard. Niggas ain't gonna be ready.
You will.
Should I get some face weave?
Excuse
Get
me.
the male weave on the face?
I've never.
Oh, niggas ain't gonna be ready for that.
The man unit.
I'm about to come in this bitch like a Viking.
Where would they get the extra hair from that from?
Yeah.
And I don't.
Just weave.
Nah.
Just weave, just like the girls got.
No, but they get it
But
like
that's-
wavy. Like
yeah.
that's a big difference between beard hair.
You can definitely get. You can
some
definitely
beard
get
weave.
that. I'm gonna get some beard weave.
But I feel like they would just glue patches of more hair onto me, and I wouldn't want them making a beard out of any extra hair.
No, it's like sewing. I think. I don't know.
Where would you sew in though?
Look, I don't think sewing actually gets sewed in, but
Well, it gets sewed into like a thing on top of their head.
does it? I know
Yeah.
nothing about sewing.
I've seen it on Instagram.
Makes
A lot
sense.
of
Makes
girls
sense.
be selling hair.
Facts.
So like sometimes you'll click one more time and you'll see like
Getting her business back.
like and installation for another
Yeah.
and then it would be like them
I know the
sewing it
vibes.
in.
I know the vibes. But what's up, y'all? If y'all watching on YouTube, go ahead and give us a sub, like, throw a couple comments. If you listening on SoundCloud, go ahead and give us a follow, comment, like, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, fucking shit. If you watching this clip on YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram.
It might seem like a lot in the moment, like hitting the follow, like, and stuff button,
It's
but
really
it just saves
not.
you the time later.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because, like, you're
It
going to
helps
have
us.
to do it at
It helps
some point.
y'all. Like, then they know what y'all want. Then we can make more shit. Our engagement goes up. We get better shit. And as we grow, y'all grow. Y'all already know. I said when we blow up, I'm buying all the day one listeners new iPhones. That's happening.
Shit.
Yeah. So, shit, if you want a new iPhone, you better prove yourself to be a day one listener. And day one is now. Honestly, we ain't even hit day one yet. That's how far I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go
it's not
so
even
far
close to
that
day
this
one.
don't even count as day one.
Day one's going to be like, day one's going to be like by next year, but like it's still going to be.
First 1,000.
Yeah, that's the day one vibe.
Yeah.
That's when we truly at day one.
1,000 iPhones. You heard it here first.
1,000 iPhones, that's easy money once we get to our shit, bro.
Shit. Now,
1,000
when you
iPhones,
start
that's
doing the
gonna
math.
be chump change, nigga.
Now we can start doing the math. Then you will be like, nah. You'll be like, all right, the first 100. But
I
maybe
mean,
it was day one back then.
At the end of the day, what's a black mask cost? Like $2?
True.
Easy solution. Go ahead and hit that black mask. We'll get the iPhones one way or another. You know the vibe.
That's fucked up.
Precisely.
Hey, you just wait outside the iPhone store. We'll get it one way or another. Y'all will
What's
get your
more
iPhones.
fucked up? The fact that they sell those phones for $1,000 and made them for like 20, or me going to steal
That's
them
another
bitches?
fact. That is another fact.
Which one's more fucked up, Thomas?
The labor that has to go into that shit, that's fucked up.
That's
iPhones
real fucked up.
Taxed up the fucking ass.
Hell yeah. I feel like most
And they be
shit is,
jugging
though.
your pockets for something they made. They made it for $5. They already got all the pieces.
Hell yeah.
It was just like
software already made. Like,
exactly. Like
they be
and
hitting
they
them
just
pockets.
they just uploaded some random shit on your shit and was like,
I think it was a little more work than that, but
well, they uploaded the software and they were just like,
fuck it. Like, we're
like
blessed.
now it's our stuff, but we'll let you rent it for a while.
Fuck it. Let's make a pod phone like we Soulja Boy.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
We can't have no whack UI where it when we swipe it'd be all laggy.
No, all it's gonna do is play the
gotta be-
podcast. That's it.
Really?
That's it.
Every time you click
That's
it, it just
decent.
like load the new podcast.
Yeah, like you get a call, it's gonna say "Mom," you answer it. All you gonna hear is "Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast."
I can't be
You
part
like,
of
what
that.
the fuck?
Can't be part of that.
What the fuck is
That's
going
what
on
I was
here?
like. If we could start sending
raw.
out notifications like that, it just
That
says
shit'd be
"Mom" at
raw.
the top of your screen.
You answer
and you'd
that
be
shit.
like, "Yo, what's
Yo,
good?
what's good?
What's good, everybody? Storm Podcast."
C2, what it do? Niggas ain't gonna be ready. C2 ain't your mom calling you.
Man,
Hey, that shit gonna be raw.
I'm gonna let y'all hold that one. I'll sit in the back for that one.
Look at this nigga. He not gonna have no percent. We gonna be out here
And
running
then-
it up off the
Running
And then
it
when
up.
everybody in the
peso.
world is sending out notifications like us,
you gonna be
like
stuck.
you're gonna be like, "Well, I was
I'll
there
take
when
it.
it
Then
was."
you gonna try to
see,
make the
I need
family phone. It's gonna be too
100,000.
late.
I'll take that.
You gonna look like you riding a wave. You gonna be late on it.
I'll take
The
it.
iPod.
I'm betting on y'all downfall.
Oh wait, that's already.
You'll be working at the gym, bro. You'll
He
hit
just said the iPod.
notification, bro.
I was trying to freak the iPad and ended up coming
fire.
up with the iPod on accident.
Fire.
So whatever, I fucked the shit up, but we all good. Fuck it. Anyway, how y'all niggas weeks been? What you been on C2? Do anything spectacular?
You know, realizing I was born to be great.
Just now realizing that?
No, you see it like throughout the day. You'd be
I
like,
know
"Damn,
the vibe.
I'm really like."
I know.
My mom raised me to be great. A lot of these niggas was raised to be good. Like, and that's all you see.
That's facts. Ask
Like, there's a
yourself
lot of
that.
like hate niggas. Like, I had a nigga try and talk down to me because he was like, go film a podcast. And the first thing I said, I was like, "Bro, you're broke." I was like, "You're broke sitting
Fuck it,
down."
I will.
I was like, "You at home on the game
Watching
You're
a
sick."
podcast.
I was like, "You're sick. You're on my page watching my shit." And I'm like, "You're hurt." And the nigga got all silent. I was like, "Oh, you were just tough 15 seconds ago."
Hey man.
And it was like,
Send
oh,
them the link. You should have just dropped the link. That's exactly what I would do.
That's exactly
Go
what I
film
did.
a podcast.
No. Right afterwards, I was like, "Yeah, you gonna watch my shit though?" I was like, "Yeah, you're tight." I was like,
Yeah,
"That's
good
at
ass
the end of the day,
content.
you're tight." Like, so what are you talking about?
Facts.
I was like, "Nigga, you're sitting there." I don't understand people who just hate. Like that's their whole thing. Like, I wake up on some bitter shit. Like, I'm finna call you.
Maybe he saw a mirror when he was
Broke ass
looking at my
nigga.
direction. I don't know.
You wake up on the phone, broke ass nigga. I fucking hate you. Blah blah blah. Like,
Hey,
you
man.
I was like, you're just living terrible. Like, I was like, no one's going to want you anywhere in their life.
A wise man once told me, and he may or may not have said this yesterday. Hey, if you hate me, that just show me that you need me.
You're right. I did say that yesterday.
You were not the one who said that.
So who said it then?
It's my man Saint Boulevard, man, the savior of the streets, bro.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
did say
He
that.
did
Shout
say
out
that
to
shit
Saint.
yesterday. Shout out
Shout
Saint.
Yeah,
You definitely
got
tried
caught.
to take credit for his
I
shit.
got confused, you know.
Yeah,
Long
because you be
day.
saying wild shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. What up, Vic? How your week been, man?
Bro, I had a very
You already sound
productive-
depressed.
Nah.
Okay.
It's all right, so I had a very productive week, but it's also been very exhausting because it's been so productive. I've been going to school every day, studying, doing homework, practicing my haircuts, all that shit. And I'm low on sleep, and then I've been busting at work.
Man.
It's been really heavy.
A wise man said to me yesterday that it's ironic that you got to get sleepless nights and miss out on sleep for the dream.
Hell yeah. That's facts.
That's crazy.
That's the truth.
Guess who we quoted? Guess. Go on, guess.
Young Saint.
It was
Yeah,
Saint
yeah.
Boulevard. That nigga Saint be coming with the
Hey,
heat,
shout
man.
out Saint, bro.
He got some shit, man.
Hey, you got to lose sleep for the dream.
He got some
Hell
shit.
yeah.
And he just be coming with that shit
Nah,
off the
that's
fly,
facts.
too. Like,
No, that's the truth though. I think he said that in a song before. He said something like that. Like,
he probably did. He be coming.
no,
he come with heat.
actually, believe it or not, it was John. Now that I think about it,
Oh, who the
John
fuck-
said
shout out,
that
who the
shit
fuck
on-
is John?
yeah, John said that shit on the song. He said, I can't remember it word for word, but it was something along the lines of like, he was like, a lot of niggas sleeping on their dreams. I'm up. He's like, I'm up late chasing them or some shit like that. And I was like,
Bars.
damn. I was like, this nigga.
Bars,
dude, I was
man.
like, he's telling the truth.
We know a lot of talented niggas, bro. We know a lot of talented
And that
niggas.
should be off the top of the dome. And that's how you know a nigga's like really chasing that shit. When they start thinking like, yeah, I'm up late, but I'm chasing what I want.
Facts. You gotta lose sleep for the dream, man.
That's facts, man. I haven't been putting in my all recently. I've been kicking it like at a cool 60%, but now I'm bumping it up to 80%.
Nigga said, ugh.
Still not to the 100. I'm trying to get there, but I'm gonna do it.
That's nice to hear, man. I want to see it. I want to see that 100%, man.
I've been putting my grind.
Hey, that's how you got to do it, man. That's how you got to do it. What about you, young Millie? Young Vermillion? Vermillion, the chameleon?
You're getting excessive now. Let's calm down.
Look, you try to big a nigga up. Man. Come on, man. Nothing but hate for the rest of the pod.
Okay. Well,
But that just means that I need him. Psych ass. Go ahead.
Damn.
okay. Well, what have I been up to? We changed some shit around in this facility.
We have.
Yeah.
We made some changes in HQ, the headquarters.
Yeah. We actually streamed earlier actually.
Low
Among
key.
Us. Fire game. Yeah.
Fun.
Check it out and play
Among
with us,
Us
actually.
is hilarious.
Yeah, no, for real. Because we be dropping the codes in the stream, so people be jumping in. We drop the code in the stream. Like, we show it everything. And one of the people in the stream actually jumped in, like my boss from work, jumped in that bitch, was the killer, instantly came and slayed me 2 times in a row. And like, I didn't even know it was him until later. Then I opened up, I saw he texted me, but I didn't read it because I was on stream. We opened that bitch up in the middle of the stream and I was like, wow, he really just murked me. Like he really killed
That
my
nigga was
ass.
at work like,
He saw that shit, hopped in the stream instantly. Killed my stupid ass.
I miss that dude, bro. He's a goat, bro.
Yeah, man. Fun times, man.
Fun
Shout out to him. He watches the podcast too. You know who you are. You the GOAT. Even if you did kill me in Among Us. What else you been on this week?
And me.
Oh yeah, he killed you too.
well, that's his job. Like, you can't be mad at a nigga for putting in work.
Yeah, bro. He was literally the undercover boss. Like, nigga was ready.
What else have I been up to? A lot of music related projects.
You dropping a project?
No, working on other people's projects.
Are you dropping a project though?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to hear it.
Well, it'd be a surprise for you because I don't want anybody to hear it till it's done.
That's crazy. Not even the pod squad. All right.
Nah.
I can't blame
unfortunately. I think that's about it. I really think that's about it. Just a lot of music shit.
That's
as
what I
usual.
like to hear, man. Sounds like everybody been firing on all cylinders. Firing on all cylinders.
That's too goofy.
Oh man, firing on all cylinders. But nah, it's been lit. I've been going hard as fuck this week. This may have been the hardest working week I've had. Shit, maybe ever. I don't know. Like, I really been grinding this week. Like, going stupid. I've actually, all of my off days, whenever I'm not going into like actual work, whatever, Target, fuck that shit. Whenever I'm not doing that, I'm actually working 8-hour shifts here now at the studio on podcast shit. Almost Isn't Good Enough, my clothing brand shit, studio shit, all that. So I'm actually spending like real 8-hour shifts here because at the end of the day, if I want this to one day be my job and I want this to be the only thing I do, I have to actually treat it as I treat a job. If I'm willing to spend 8 hours at Target and put my work in there, but I'm not willing to do the same thing on my off days, I'm basically saying that shit is worth more than my shit. And it's just not. Like, at the end of the day, you get out what you put in, so I got to put in everything I have because I'm trying to get all this shit
And
out.
a lot of niggas don't get that shit. Like,
Yeah.
like, yo, I need to put in work.
Exactly.
And when you tell somebody, like, I just hate niggas, man. Like, niggas who just wake up and
Yeah,
they're
man.
prime,
Expecting
like,
no handouts, bro.
like, yeah, their prime shit
there's
is
no
like,
easy way to the top, bro.
I'm
You
just
never
gonna
been
talk
that
about
way.
what you're doing, but I'm not gonna assess, like, we're not gonna assess what I'm doing. I'm like, yeah,
Facts.
what are you? I was like, what are you doing with your day? Like, you're just sitting there, like,
Exactly.
I'm damn.
Niggas got to go hard. Like, at the end of the day, I want so much shit. at the end of the day, I just gotta go as hard as possible. Last time I went on my slight vacations or whatever to U of I with my girlfriend, like I was watching Master Chef. And one of the people, you know, I'll be watching them cooking shows, man. They call me Malcolm Ramsey in these streets, you know what I'm saying? You can hear Malcolm, as I'm known over in Japan. Anyway, I'm watching the show, and one of the niggas I got out, like I fucked with, got out, and I was like, damn, like, I really wish I had the power to just be like, I'm gonna hire this nigga right now. Like, and that shit just lit some fire under me. Like, I want power, but I want power to be able to change people's lives for the better. I want to just be able to be like, wow, I see this person's a hard worker. I fuck with this person. I want to give them the opportunity to get to the dreams that they want to get to. Because I know if I had that opportunity right now to somebody laid out a ladder for me to get to where I want to go, you best believe I'm climbing that bitch as fast as I can. So I want to be able to have the power. I want to be able to have the ability, the whatever, to be able to help people get to where they want to be. Because that's what life is really about. Like, why work so hard to get all this shit if I'm not going to do it to help other people at the same time? Like, to help the people who are where I am right now to get to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what you just got to learn how to give back. You got to learn how to and work hard for the shit that you really, really want.
Spitting facts, bro.
Hey,
but
man.
I don't know why. Whenever I hear stories of like people helping other people like that, a lot of the time they get fucked over. So
And that's
like,
a risk you got to be willing to take. But
I
like,
don't know. I don't think I could ever like hand a nigga everything he needed. I'm going to show you where you can get it. I'm never going to like just hand it over to you.
I agree with Chris, because you can't just give them everything, because then they're not going to value it as much because they didn't go through
the trials and tribulations that you went through to get there.
Stress.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, if a nigga handed me a ladder right now to get to where I need to be, you best believe I'm appreciating that shit to the maximum. But
that's because you're already doing the motions.
Yeah, you've already thought about grinding. You're actually putting your money in. But there's a lot of the time there's a nigga who's saying he's grinding or saying that he's putting everything he has. But you could give him like 90% of the effort and then he's just gonna fall back.
But at the end of the day, like, what does it hurt to give a nigga a chance? Like the nigga Wuta on his name was Wuta on Master Chef. Like, I got the money. I hired this nigga as the private chef on the ranch. He cooks some shit up, blah, blah, blah. He get lazy, don't do it. Okay, we get a new private chef. Like, whatever. You know the vibes? Like, that's kind of the way it has to go.
Oh, you're talking about, like, giving a nigga a shot and seeing if he's going to blow it.
Yeah, I'm not saying, like, ooh, let me hand this nigga the business. Nah, like, I'm not going to do that. But at the same time, it's like, I'm going to help this nigga get to where I'm going to give niggas a stepping stone. Motherfuckers who, because I know right now, if a lot of people I know, like I can think of a good amount of people, probably like a handful or so, to where if they got that, they would not let it go. Like they would put everything in, they would give it everything, and that's the way, you know what I'm saying? Like it only gives more people the ability to do that.
It's interesting that you would say that though, Chris, the way you had mentioned it.
I was about to bring that up too, yeah.
What?
Your snap though today?
Oh, no, I was talking about the Ray Kroc, the founder movie about the guy who basically
he went to our
popularized
school.
McDonald's. Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
The McDonald's brothers actually, according to the movie, had actually showed like, I don't know, dozens of people the McDonald's like system. Like they walked them through the kitchen, showed them how to produce the meals fast and what goes where, like how the whole system works. Mm-hmm. And everybody tried it. Nobody succeeded at it. They gave them the keys basically, but nobody could replicate it and get that.
Unlock the legend.
Yeah, until Ray Kroc comes along. So I feel like you can really like throw out the keys, but niggas will never be able to like actually use the key and unlock the door. Only a few people could do that.
No, that's fine.
No, but there's a difference between showing a nigga how to work and giving a nigga the ability to.
That is also true.
Like, giving a nigga the ability to doesn't mean he's going to do it.
And if he
showing a nigga how to do it is kind of like, I feel like it would be a cop-out to your grind if a nigga just one day walked up to you and was like, here are all the keys you will need. I feel like you're the type of nigga to look at his keys and be like, what could I do to make them better? A lot of niggas are just going to take the keys and run the doors. Like that is what they're going to do.
But at the end of the day, there's not always a way to fully know what someone's gonna do with it. Sometimes you just gotta take the chance. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Cause like,
I'm not saying like in the sense of fucking you over anymore. I'm saying like,
yeah,
I feel like a lot of niggas say they want something, and then when they drop the ball, they be like, fuck it.
and that's true. But sometimes you just gotta give them a chance to drop the ball, cause they might fumble or they might ball out of control. So you know you gotta give motherfuckers their chance. You gotta see what they can do.
Yeah,
Gotta
but
give everybody
I just
their
feel
shot.
like you can't like gift a nigga who is currently on the grind. I feel like on the grind, you gotta just support that nigga and let him find his way. You gotta support him and then try and give guidance. Like if it's a nigga who's like, let's say we got a podcast that got like 3 subscribers, they're gonna look at us like, so how'd y'all get to y'all first 100? And we tell them the sauce. We don't got the sauce to 1,000 yet. We talk to a podcast that has the sauce for 1,000. We get that sauce. And we don't want to stop there. A lot of niggas would get the 1,000 and be like, all right, so do we rinse and repeat? Whereas
It's
I
the
think
sauce
us,
factory, man. We make
I
the
think
sauce.
us, we're not gonna rinse and repeat and keep on making the sauce for 1,000.
You gotta edit the sauce.
Yeah, like,
make
all right,
the
so
shit a little bit
what's
better.
next to get past these niggas? Like, I'm trying to get past them.
Right.
And a lot of people just, like, I feel like a lot of people have this, complacency.
Yeah, great word. Well, bad word, but you know what I'm saying.
What do you mean by
Like,
Oh.
complacency is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. But complacency. I think a lot of people get complacent.
Facts.
So they see themselves like getting stuff and then they be like, all right, cool. And then they'll post up, let their game get a little bit weaker. Then when they start to look around, they be like, oh shit,
Facts.
niggas are catching up.
Are you speaking facts? As I say, and Thomas hates when I say it, but comfort is the enemy to success.
That is the truth.
Why do I hate
That
when
is
you
the
say
truth.
that?
I mean, because I say it a lot. I put it in a tuck for a while, but I used to say it a lot. You used to like scoff when I would say it. You also hated when I would say something about risk. I had another one about risk that you hated, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Risks are the only ways to rewards.
Facts, man. You gotta risk shit.
That's true.
The biggest risk is not taking risks. Ooh.
Is that the one you said?
That's deep.
Nah, I don't think that was it. But I think I just came.
A
up with
risk
that.
is a lot to take, but like you got to take a risk.
You ain't got
You
no
gotta
choice,
take
man.
A risk to go to do anything in life.
Yeah.
Facts, man.
Anything you do is a risk.
Anything worthwhile, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Think that's enough for our weeks. Niggas really been grinding though. So if you listening, go get on your grind too.
Get in your bag.
Hey, and let us know how you've been grinding, so that way we can bounce off each other. Like it's nice to
Exactly. If
it's
you're
nice to have a community of grinders.
yeah, like if you're a starving artist, if you're a
Damn,
let's
I'm
say,
starving.
yeah, oh nigga, hungry.
You know the vibes. Shit.
If you're someone who's just begging to like talk about what you've been going through, trying to like build,
Hell yeah,
go on ahead. Hit a nigga line, hit anybody's line.
for sure.
They would love to talk to you about what you're doing, because all that you can do is just like help the fire in somebody else.
Facts. Like a lot of times, there are certain niggas who you could just spend time with, and it'll just like that should have just heat me up. Like I'll just be ready to go do some shit. Like you'll go have a good conversation with somebody or see how somebody else is getting it and just be like, damn, like I want to get to it even more now. Like I feel even more hungry after this.
Yeah, like I didn't talk to this nigga. Now I want it all.
Right? You'd be like, damn, this nigga going hard? Now I gotta go even harder. Like sometimes you just have to have that gauge. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have, oh, okay, this person's doing this. Then it makes you think like, yes, I'm going hard as fuck, but am I going as hard as I can? No, I'm not. Let me go just a little bit harder. Because you'll get to a percentage and you'll get to this point where you think you're firing at maximum ability, but it's just like a muscle. So you think your max is 200, but once you start doing this shit for so long, you realize, oh shit, I can actually lift 210 now. So you have to consistently be checking yourself like, yeah, I'm going hard right now. But as you're doing that, you're learning how to be more efficient at some things. You're learning how to do this. You're getting more blah, 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 all this, and you're able to upgrade.
Yeah, but that's like what I've been trying to work on in myself is I want to see progress.
Yeah.
And I know when I'm not seeing progress, that means I'm not giving my all in somewhere.
Facts.
I was like, if I'm not seeing progress in this one thing, that means I'm fucking up somewhere else. Where am I fucking up? I'm like, I want to be better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
I
gotta
don't.
be
I want
the
the
best you
minutes
can
to
be,
pass
man.
by a little bit slower. I need my seconds to feel a little bit longer. I need whatever I need. I need to start working faster.
Hell yeah.
I need just something that amplifies me.
Yeah, build your efficiency. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear.
And I've been like, you know, when you're in your head and you like doubt something, it's
No,
like
never done that
like
before.
like doubting something else. Like not even. I've learned that underestimating something is the biggest thing you can fuck up on.
No, that's facts.
Underestimating anything is the biggest thing you can fuck on. Well, fuck up on. But like,
Wow.
Niggas
it's,
say, "Ooh."
whoa. It's when you underestimate something, it has the biggest advantage on you. Because when you start to underestimate things, then it has all the balls in its court. Because now all I have to do is outplay you. Because you're not worried. You thinking I'm a weakling. All it takes is this left hook, and you're down for the count.
Shit, I would hate to get hit with a left hook.
Exactly. Like imagine, like, oh, this nigga not finna do that. Nigga just come out of nowhere, left hook. You're down for the count. You weren't even anticipating it. You underestimated this nigga. Boom. You're asleep. You done lost the fight. That's GG. You're tired. You're mad.
Yeah, for sure.
Underestimate things. That's when
do
you
it.
lose.
Don't underestimate things. Go ahead, give your shit 100%. Go as hard as you can. Let us know how hard you going, because I guarantee you I'm going harder. I promise you. Prove me wrong. But fuck it. That's been our week. That's how we've been going. Y'all ready to get into some topics?
Sure.
Listeners, I'm going to give you a slight disclaimer right now. This has been a slow news week. And for our past followers who have been following this for a while, y'all know what slow news weeks mean. Yes, sir, silly podcast. We're going to be giving some random, stupid shit all over the place just to fill the extra space. So, y'all niggas feeling silly?
No.
You know
You
my
look
body.
silly.
Yeah. Hilarious. You pulled the clown joke last week, so it's getting old.
Oh, is this what you meant when you said you were going to come as a clown?
No.
Oh.
I'm
My
going
bad.
to,
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to physically come as a clown.
More than this.
No, like a clown.
shit.
Like a clown.
A clown.
So next episode, you are coming dressed as a clown.
I haven't worked down the specifics. Either it's going to be the next episode or the episode after that. But I went to Party City a few days ago. They don't have anything in there. It's cleared
Halloween's
out.
coming soon, though.
It is, but it's pre-cleared out. There's nothing in there. So
I'm sure you can. I'm
gotta
sure
do
you
the-
could freak it.
I got to do the rounds, and eventually I'll come.
Exactly.
across
You
something.
Get
gotta-
some white makeup. You can get the nose from like CVS type shit.
Yeah, I could get the nose from Walgreens, but
Yeah.
I got to find the white shit and the rainbow afro wig. You know what I'm talking about?
Just get the dye, dude. It would be
No,
hard
I'm
if you
not
hit the
doing that.
rainbow on the hawk.
Not doing that.
I feel like that'd be clean.
Nah,
No,
not
you're not fucking
too
with it.
messy, too time consuming.
Okay, all right. I see you. Whatever.
You're not willing to put the time in, nigga?
Ooh,
Maybe if that's all they got, maybe.
damn, nigga, about to come clowned up. That's what's up. Speaking of clown, no, I'm playing. Well, I don't want to go into any topics from here now because it's gonna sound like we're talking about a clown. Which one y'all want to start with? Which?
So Cardi B
Swear.
got divorced this week. And
Okay, speaking of clown, Offset's a clown.
No, if you really think about it, she said she can cook. She can't cook and can't clean, but that's why she got this ring, and now she don't got the ring no more. So,
But like,
what did that get you?
She said, "Let me tell you how I got this ring." She got the ring and said, "Fuck it, I don't want it no more." For those who don't know, let's go ahead and catch y'all up. Cardi B is divorcing Offset. She also wants custody of their 2-year-old daughter, Kulture. She announced this like a couple days right before their 3-year anniversary. She said there's pretty much no room for any reconciliation. Like, she's done with this nigga. They are pretty much over, and she wants a divorce from this.
I just feel like he did blow it. It's like once you got a girl who
Yeah.
has the bag, you should just post up. Like, why you blow it? Like,
Yeah,
you, like
this
you
is
blew
how,
it.
This is how I feel about it. They got married in 2017 on the low, whatever. They're married. They're happy. All that. Offset cheats on her a couple times. She finds out, comes to the internet. They break up. He really wants her back. Like, it'd be different if I thought that he didn't give a fuck, whatever. He clearly loves her and really wants her back. Goes through all this work, blah, blah, blah. Shows that he really does love her. Gets her back, and boom, I'm back to the cheating shit again. Like, the fuck, what did you expect? You know? Like, I don't understand what he expected. You really thought she was going to let that slide 2 times? Well, first off, it's been more than 2 times, but like publicly 2 times? Like, nobody wants to...
It's very
well,
comical.
publicly 2 times.
Yeah, like nobody like at that caliber wants to be made out to be an idiot, to be embarrassed that many times in public. Like, I just don't understand. Like, come on, Offset.
I feel like with her demeanor too, like, I'm this boss bitch.
Yeah,
she's not folding for anything less than perfection.
And even still, like, when she took him back the first time, it didn't even sound like she was taking him back like, yes, I love you so much.
I'll give you another try, nigga.
That's basically how she said it. It was basically like, I'll do it for culture. I know I could have any man that I want, but I want to keep my family together. Not, I love Offset. Not, this is a fantastic relationship. She said, I want to keep my family together. It's what's best for culture. So, nigga, you better get on your P's and Q's, and if you really love her, show her why she should stay. Show her why y'all should be a family together. Don't be like, I love you and I want this shit so much that I was willing to go through all this, but fuck it. Let me get to texting other hoes and cheating again. Like, come on, man.
That's the shit that's killing me, though. It's really like twice.
It's a joke.
But if everyone, like, if you've watched the podcast a bunch, you know, since 7th grade, and now I'm back on the court, nigga. I'm back on the court.
What?
Just know what it means.
I'm confused.
Yeah,
I have no idea what you're saying.
I'm actually confused.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I thought you were having a stroke for a second.
Right? Duh.
If anybody knows what Chris is talking about,
No, if you don't,
drop it down.
if you know what I'm
comments,
talking
bro.
about, just post the melon emoji.
I'm lost,
That's
bro.
it. That's all I need.
Oh, you just like Cardi B, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
What? Like,
I was hard.
So
for us to
you're
beat
just
that.
trying to get to Cardi B, basically.
no,
Shoot your shot.
no. I have a girlfriend.
Oh, you trying to offset Brittany? Damn!
Don't do
you
that.
heard it here first, guys.
Don't do
All
that.
right, let me stop,
She
'cause-
gonna kill me.
Yeah, that's not funny.
GG.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Yeah.
But come on, Offset. Fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
man?
Don't blow it.
Like,
bro.
what are you doing? I just don't understand it. Like, what are you doing? They were power coupling out in the media.
But really though,
I mean, I'm saying out in the media they
Oh,
were power
okay.
coupling.
Yeah.
They were, on red carpets together, hugged up, coming out with the Clout music video. They all up on each other, blah, blah, blah.
But how does he get caught the same way twice? Like, that's the stupid thing to me. Like, why are you letting her record it? Why are you recording it?
Like,
what are you doing?
First off,
Like,
he's got
you
caught
blew
multiple
it.
times. There are clips where, he's a gamer. He's FaZe Clan now, right?
Yeah, he's in FaZe.
Yeah.
What
He's
the
FaZe
fuck?
Clan.
Yeah. No, he owns a part of FaZe. He is in FaZe.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
So nigga
Yeah.
was literally like streaming whatever. He had his phone out. Cardi B walked into the room. Nigga said, it's like started struggling to put his phone in the pocket. And the internet was like, look at this nigga. Like y'all see this shit. Like he was literally on stream, had his phone out. Cardi was like, Offset, what you doing? He got the fumbling like to get the shit in his pocket. Like shit wasn't even all the way in his pocket. It was hanging out. And he, oh yeah, what's good? Like what's up?
He was like, yo, check out the stream, shorty.
Right,
he
like-
told her to come in. He was like, chat, don't say nothing. Like,
I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
I feel like that's probably the most fun thing about like streaming video games, though. Like if you have a chat, you would get to talk shit to your chat the entire time. Be like, chat, shut the fuck up.
Oh, when me and Thomas stream, our chat hates us. Our chat is probably the most disrespectful chat in Twitch.
yeah.
We have not one person rooting for us in our chat. Our chat
Yes.
loves hating on us.
That is the perfect chat
Yeah,
because
it's fun.
when you win, you get to look at the camera and they be like,
Oh no, we get no love. When we win, we don't
They
get
be
a
like-
single good shit.
they be
None
like,
of that.
It'd be tight in the chat. Be like, oh, now y'all motherfuckers ain't
They just
saying
quit.
nothing.
When we win, our numbers actually go down.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that actually happened. Like
That's
we'll be
terrible.
at like 12.
That's
All the
fucked up.
losses, we get a win. Boom, 5 people. All the time.
Damn, they're doing good.
Fucked up.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like,
That's basically how it goes.
that's terrible.
I just don't get it. Offset, I don't get it. Cardi, good for you. Honestly, I think this was the right move.
Yeah, ultimately it was.
I know it has to be difficult to be label mates and go through a breakup like this.
Well, I doubt it.
They could make arrangements so you don't have to see each other.
I know Coach K and Coach P, though. I know they're like, Offset, fuck is you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? I don't understand.
They probably looked at that nigga
Fucking
like,
clown, bro.
they probably just looked at that nigga like, come on, bro, damn.
Because
he was like,
from
all
the
right,
label's
whatever.
perspective, they're worth more to you together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to lose money from them being apart. When they're together, that's
Unless
Offset.
somebody drops a gas album.
Well, no, obviously. But, like, even if they're together.
Plays. Watch Offset drop an album within the next 3 weeks.
And I guarantee you it's garbage.
Yeah.
Why?
He's not
a solo act?
He's
Is
not
what-
that good.
Yeah, he's not that good. He's not a solo act. And I guarantee you that Takeoff and Quavo aren't rushing to his help right now. I know he pick up the phone. Hey, guys, Cardi broke up with me. Let's get Culture 3 together. Them niggas like, nah,
No, I
I'm
imagine
good.
they're all like, they're real blood family. They'll fuck around and do it.
Nigga, Quavo is posted up with Saweetie. She just just went like gold or whatever. I'm pretty sure he's good right now.
Yeah, but I don't think
He's
would
like,
care
yo,
to,
my relationship is blessed.
I don't
I'll
think
catch you later.
I don't think he would care to like drop an album with the niggas he came up with.
Quavo
Like, that's-
been trying to dip on these niggas, man.
What?
Quavo been trying to get away from these niggas for years.
Yeah, they've been holding him back.
They've been holding him back.
Young Quavius he been trying to get away from these niggas for a
Yo,
minute
I'm not
now.
gonna lie. Takeoff was a lot better than I expected him to be.
He's a lot better, but
That doesn't mean he's golden,
Yeah.
but like he's a lot better.
he's still
than what I
not
thought
holding
he
up
was.
on his own, you know? Like,
Takeoff would do that album. Takeoff would do that album.
Takeoff probably, yo, I'm already at your crib. Come on, man, let's get it.
Yeah, Quavo would be like, just send the songs through and I'll let you
Right.
know.
Quavo like, yo, I'm executive producing Saweetie shit right now. Can't help you, brother. Sorry. Like, when you
Nah,
executive
nah,
producing Saweetie shit and she's going gold and blowing up and shit, you're not rushing to the Offset, especially not Offset without Cardi. Nah, you're good.
You never know.
Yeah, but she wants child support from Offset.
No, that's terrible.
And she also wants him to pay all her legal fees for, like, the suing him. For
Nah,
divorce.
that's petty as fuck. She has it like that. I feel like that is like true, like the petty side of it. It's like, I want you to pay for everything.
She like, no,
He's
I'm
like,
divorcing you, and
you're
we're gonna go
rich.
through this. However, you're gonna pay for this shit, and you're gonna pay for this baby.
I feel like when you're rich, you shouldn't go through like, let's just split. You take what you have, I take what I have. Like, if no
She's
one's
definitely richer than him.
Yeah.
She's definitely richer.
So
than him,
like,
too.
why be a dick and be like, I want you to pay all the legal fees. I want you to do this. I want
that nigga was cheating.
So?
He was the one that set the
Yeah,
house on
so-
fire.
No. I may not look like it, but I am truly disgusted. Like, you don't need that from somebody when you're that rich. Does that make sense?
Which I don't
That's-
get what
that's
side
the-
are you on.
I'm on Offset.
And
Offset side, okay.
yeah, no, and I don't need. She doesn't need child support either. She does. What can she not pay for her child?
But like, if
what
that's
support does she need?
yeah, but if
what
that's the
tax
case, you
support-
just get off scot free.
Yeah. Okay. No, there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with. If you want to take the kid full blown, like I want full
It's your kid
custody.
too.
It's my kid too. That doesn't mean you get to take it and then I have to pay for it because you took all of it. Just split it with me. No, I don't want to split it. I don't want to do none of that. And I want you to pay for everything. And I want you to do this. And you got to pay me alimony. Like, no.
It's my belief.
Like,
I'm not sure here.
I think alimony is the dumbest thing on the planet.
It's my belief that, first off, I don't even know what alimony is, but first off, it's my belief
Bullshit.
that
is what it is.
It's the most bullshit thing of all time.
Oh,
It
wow.
is all right. So if you and not to say anything like
Yeah,
in the
no,
future,
I know. Go
you
ahead.
and Alexis get married, and then you make $2-3 billion. You yay status. You on your ranch.
I will be.
Wyoming. If she breaks up with you, right, and she's calling it quits, you still have to pay her after she broke up with you to like keep her living the same lifestyle that you got her
I do know
accustomed
what
to.
that is. I do know
So
what
I'm
that
like,
is.
I was like, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, because if you got accustomed to my lifestyle, you're not living with me anymore.
Yeah.
Why do you get to stay in this lifestyle? No, you go back to the one you had before.
That's why marriage is a scam, bro.
Marriage is a business.
Yeah, it's strictly political.
It is a business. It is a business decision.
You not getting married?
Depends on where I am financially.
He getting married. Brittany gonna make him get that ring.
It depends where I am financially. If financially it would make more sense for me to be married and I'm comfortable and I know I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this motherfucker, yeah, why the fuck not?
He getting married.
But if it does not fit me financially, if it does not work this way, if it does not,
if
help
I get
me
married,
in any way-
I'm well, not if. When I get married, I'm doing it one time. Like we're just gonna have to work the shit out. Like that's just gonna how.
Yeah, but
we
what
have
if
to
she
water the
doesn't want to
grass.
work the shit out?
Doing it once,
If she doesn't want to work the shit out, then that's tough for you.
Wait, when you said doing it one time, what do you mean by that?
He's getting married
I'm
once.
getting married once.
Oh, so you're not. So if she wants to divorce you, what happens?
She won't want to divorce me because I'm gonna be on my P's and Q's.
You're gonna bring out the whip.
And she,
I feel you.
chill out.
Nah.
That's when you skirt around the street in the new Lambo, the new whip.
Okay. Yeah.
You gonna buy her a Birkin? Don't leave me Birkin bag. Nah, I'm not
Got it
gonna
like
do
that.
it.
Nah, I'm playing.
Nah,
Nah.
nah. Ain't nobody getting me to spend $30,000 on a bag. What?
Anyway,
I could have $1 billion.
I think the reason that she's doing it is, I'm not sure because I don't know them personally, but Offset seems like the type of nigga that would just be like, fuck it, and not. I think it's for insurance that you're gonna pay half for your kid, basically. Because I think if it's like, okay, you have custody of the kid, I'm just not going to see her as much and I'm not going to pay as much. Like, I just don't care. You know, I think it's more as insurance you're going to pay half because this is also your kid.
That's some pretty ludicrous insurance.
Yeah, like I
don't
feel
understand why.
he has money, and you know he has money, and like if you out him as a deadbeat dad in front of everybody,
But that's
instead
not
of,
outing him as a deadbeat dad.
No, I'm saying like if you out him as a deadbeat dad instead of getting child support, that would show way heavier. Like I'm not even commanding that this nigga give me money. Like if he doesn't pay child support, they're gonna take it from him. Like they're just going to be like, we know you have the funds to pay for this, so we're just gonna hit your account.
But it's way easier to do it on the front end than to try to do it later on, you know? Like 6ix9ine doesn't have to pay child support for his kid, and now his wife, or not his wife, his baby mom is like, now I want child support, and it's really hard to argue and get that money back after the fact. It's easier to just do it like front end, you're going to have to pay it, you don't pay it, we go to court. Now, well, you're not paying your shit, now we got to fight it out. It's going to take a lot more work in order for me to get for my kid to get what they deserve.
I respect it, but I don't think she needs full custody, and I don't think she needs child support because
I just think Offset hasn't, and I don't know these people. Like I don't know these people
stupid,
personally.
Like no, there's one thing I do know about this motherfucker is that she has money.
But
like
I don't know them personally. But from what I've seen, it don't seem like Offset has been doing the best job as a family man. So I think she just might want some insurance that this nigga will do his due diligence in his family man duties. You know?
Yeah.
Like while they're not a family all in the house together, they still
I
do have.
I feel like
connections
that would
to
be
each
a
other.
different story because it's. I know for a fact. Well, I don't know for a fact. I don't know this nigga personally,
Right.
But from what a lot of people say is that nigga is a family man. Like
I don't know.
Yeah, that nigga he already had 4 kids. Like, wait, no, he had 3 kids pre-hand the one with Cardi B. He already had kids. So like he's a dad and he's been a dad. So it's like he don't smoke around his kids. He don't do none of that.
Yeah, I don't know none of that, but I think I think it's just more insurance. So you can't be like, I know she needs this, I'll get it to her later, I got to pay for these 3 other kids, blah, blah, blah. Like, because at the end of the day, Cardi's not worried about his other kids.
Come on, bro. You don't think like that nigga has enough money to pay for whatever she needs, and she has more money
But
than
right
him.
now,
Yeah,
right
but
now, like for all we know, nigga could lose everything. I
the
still want Cardi could lose everything. He could lose everything. I think she just wants the insurance
Why would
that
she
will
not
be
want the
blessed.
help though?
But I'm saying like she doesn't need it. That help.
Right
That's
now.
help. That's help she doesn't need. Yeah, I get. I don't think
Alright, if
she's
you had
gonna lose her
$1
money
million
within the
and somebody
next
was like-
18 years.
But we don't know.
I don't.
But we don't know that.
What'd
It's
you say,
happened
Vic?
Before.
If you had $1 million and someone offered you or like owed you $1 million, are you gonna be like, nah, I'm good?
No, but it's a difference once a
And
nigga.
that money's not for you,
let's
it's
say
for
I
a
owed.
child.
Let's say Thomas owed Malcolm $1 million, but Malcolm has 43 million and Thomas has 11. Malcolm shouldn't be looking for that 1 million. Malcolm should be like, you know what? I
Really?
got
Give me
you.
my
Or
million.
meet me in the middle.
Nah.
Why the fuck do you need another
Run me
million?
that bread.
Millie, give me my Millie.
Nigga, that's a jug.
Run
I
me
feel
my
like
shit.
when we're talking like
It's not a jug. You
no,
owe
wait,
me.
no,
You
I
owe
don't
me.
owe
Give my
you $1
shit.
million. I should be paying for my child. My child doesn't need shit. That's $1 million, my nigga. You can raise a child for under $1 million. What are you shaking your head for?
But we don't know. But we don't know what this child support is going to be.
No, but I'm saying $1 million is $1 million, my nigga. A child would name one thing your parents spent on you that was $1 million.
I mean, I don't know.
Well,
But
I didn't grow up
Cardi
in a
B
$1
and
million
Offset, yeah.
family.
You don't need anything that's $1 million, Vic. That's what I'm saying. There's not a single thing on the planet that you need that is $1 million.
But like, let's say, because here's another thing. A lot of times, niggas are just bitter, or even whoever got divorced, whoever lost custody, they can just be bitter and be like, you got the kid, fuck you, I'm not paying you, I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, I hate you, fuck you, like, I never want to see you again, I'm not doing shit for you. It's just insurance. Because
Yeah,
for all we
I
know,
respect it.
Cardi could lose it all tomorrow.
I just feel like she shouldn't be
Exactly.
I feel like she's gonna be the type of person to be like calling it on. I'm like, nope, I want it every month, every month
give my
guaranteed.
money. Give my bread.
I think if she loses,
It's my kid's money.
But if she loses all that, I think the custody of the child like diverts to the other parent.
Well, not lose it all, but she could lose significantly less than him. You know what I'm saying?
Then it would like divert to Offset. I'm pretty sure.
No, it doesn't work like that.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't
Because he's
understand
more
why you
fit
need
suit to fit like
He
the
would
child's
have
needs.
to. He would have to sue her and take her to court,
No,
and they'd
but
have
I
to
feel
go through
like
another
he's
battle.
more suitable
That'd
to
be
fit
an
the
easy
child's
win.
needs now. The child has siblings. It would be more imperative that the child grow up with siblings, and that you don't take a child from
Debatable.
its siblings. That's the number one rule in like family court. You don't take a child away from its siblings.
That doesn't fully apply to this. Yeah, I mean, basically, I feel like it's just insurance for Cardi. Hopefully, everything goes well with their family. I hope everything works out for her. Most importantly, Culture. I hope Culture gets the best life that she can get from all this.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I got on that.
that's all you can hope for, man.
Exactly, man. Like, I just feel like they can. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, a few more Birkin bags would be all right for a 2-year-old.
I mean, Culture. I think she'll be blessed. I think she's gonna be blessed no matter what.
Yeah, and like
When you're the child of 2 stars like that,
hopefully
You
they
can't
put
really
enough
fail.
money for her future.
Let's
That's
hope
what
so.
I care about.
Let's hope so.
I'm
That
sure
she has a couple of bank accounts with over $250,000 in it.
I'm sure she already does. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's only FDIC certified up to $250,000.
Nah, I think it's like $750. I think they raised it.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't imagine. They love jugging niggas.
That's a lot of bread.
They love
I mean,
jugging.
a lot.
One day my bank account will be stacked.
One day I'm gonna need more than one.
You know the vibes. Man, I got interest for the first time on my bank account. I was lit the first time they paid me interest.
How much?
Like the first time I had enough money to where they could actually give me some.
Oh.
I was lit. I was like, because I got the email and was like, oh shit.
Free money.
I got interest for the first time. Like I've never had enough money for them to actually give me like like I only got like a penny. But like
it's still an improvement.
yeah, that's just
free
lit.
money.
Yeah.
It was free money.
I was like, damn, I'm lit right now. This little bit of interest is better than nothing.
It is.
So next time it'll be 2 pennies, then my interest to get up to like $1.
Nah, it'll be up to $1 before next year. Don't worry.
Easy money.
Easy
Free
money.
cheese. And I'm gonna use that dollar on the Arizona.
100%.
$1.09. You know the vibes.
Interesting way to spend your dollar.
Hey man, that's the government's dollar that I'm gonna spend and get that money back. Speaking of which, I'm gonna give y'all the sauce real quick. I figured this out. So, this is what y'all are gonna do. Y'all want to make some free money potentially? I'm gonna show y'all what to do.
Buy Bitcoin.
Well, I'm gonna show you what to do. Look,
Free money.
get on your computer, go to Google, look up Secretary of State, Illinois, or whatever state you're in, property claim, right? You're gonna go to the shit. You're gonna type in your name. Now, a lot of times when a business or whatever can't pay you your shit, it just goes to the government. So your money is literally just sitting in an unclaimed property claim. I had over $100.
You're lying.
I had some from Chase and some from GameStop. That shit is wild. Thomas, you don't have any. I'm sorry.
You looked me up?
I looked you up.
Because you claim somebody else's money?
No. But I just looked it up to see if you had any.
Like this site?
Yes, and that's all you got to do is type in your name, type in your last name, and it'll let you know if you have some property to be claimed.
Vic, go ahead. Victor.
It's that easy, and they'll let you know if you got some shit. I had over $100 to be claimed. Then you hit claim your shit. You put in your information. You got to mail in some shit that I haven't done yet, and they will give you your bread. Because it's your money. It's just stuck in like the
Limbo.
property claim loop shit.
Wait. So
Property ID. What is he? What is
How
that?
would
You don't need that.
So you would just search and it would be like,
And it'll show you if you got some shit. You might not. Yeah, it don't look like you got anything, Vic.
You got,
they
look,
got like four things right there.
Those aren't him.
Hey, that's my uncle though.
Yeah, the nigga got some shit to claim.
That's decent.
Yeah, let that nigga know. Be like, dog, you got some
Uncle,
property to be claimed.
My cousin. That's wrong.
Hit me with that.
I wonder how
Hit me with that
GameStop.
science.
How did GameStop get on the list for you?
Bro, my last
I
name,
guess if
first
like
name.
sometimes it's for refunds. I don't remember exactly how it works, but like sometimes if a
H.
business can't
There's
pay
H in
you,
between,
they can't keep it on their books.
It's CH.
So then they give it to the government, and the government has to give it to you.
Interesting.
So if you ask for like a refund for some shit, or for whatever reason they owed you money, and they couldn't give it to you, like let's say I canceled my subscription for something, maybe
I don't know.
Yeah.
603.
60304. Yeah,
Yeah, I just didn't want to say my zip code.
nigga, they know where we from. We from the 708.
Is this some cum?
Are you a robot, nigga?
Yeah, all of them.
What are you doing?
There's a third one. You're crazy.
Wow.
You spelled my last name wrong, dog.
Anyway, we could do this after the pod. Let's get back into the fucking content,
Chris
man.
Crip. C2 for real.
Big C, Chris Crip. That's what you rapping. Look at him in the blue.
Yeah, he can't hide it now.
Damn.
Got his ass.
Oh, this squad.
Chris Crip, y'all know what it is. Young C2 in the blue. Anyway, before we get this nigga killed, Kanye's
catch me.
recent Twitter rant. For those who don't know, Kanye recently went on a rant on Twitter about his masters from Sony, all his different contracts and such, how he doesn't own his masters, he wants his masters, they won't give him his masters, and how he's fighting for his masters for the game, man, for everybody. A little bit for everyone here, man. It got pretty intense. He was really talking about how he wants his kids to own his masters. He's trying to buy his shit and they won't tell him because he can afford it. He's doing this shit for J. Cole. He's doing this shit for Drake. He's doing this shit for Kendrick. He's doing this shit for everybody. He said he the Nat Turner of this shit. He was really getting his back. He dropped his contracts. He literally posted his contract on the internet so motherfuckers could see his shit.
And how much he was getting paid.
Yeah, and like the way shit was going down, the way his contracts were negotiated, all that shit.
I have nothing bad to say about this.
Yeah, he posted over 10 pages of his contracts.
This is well over 10 pages.
Yeah, like nigga was really getting in his bag about this shit, man.
Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this. I'm in support of this.
And a lot of other artists are too. Trippie Redd has been with them on this. Big Sean is with them. Even Hit Boy. Hit Boy put out a post saying, yo, I don't fuck with Ye on a personal level ever since he said he stopped working with me because I work with Beyonce and Jay-Z, blah, blah, blah. However, this nigga speaking some facts right now. I'm on this shit with him. I'm one of the top selling producers on Universal, blah, blah, blah. I produced 10 songs on the #1 album in the country right now. By the way, shout out to Big Sean, Detroit 2. That's the #1 album in the country. Hit Boy was like, yeah, like, I need my shit. Like, y'all are trying to gatekeep. This is my music. This is my shit. Hit Boy was like, I've showed 3 different lawyers my shit, and they've all said, yo, this is the worst producer contract we've ever seen. And he's been locked in it since he's 19. Nigga's 33 now.
Damn.
Like, shit is wild.
How long is he signed for, though?
I don't know.
He signed that life.
Yeah, man. Like, there are some fucked up music contracts out, and motherfuckers are really trying to get out of them. That shit is crazy, man. Like, Kanye is really the pioneer of this shit right now. He's really trying to make sure that everybody's blessed, everybody's getting their shit.
I don't like that he can't buy his masters, though. It feels like that would be like the final thing of saying, like, I'm kind of through with you niggas, is let me own all the stuff that I made.
That's what he said.
And they were like, no.
They won't tell him how much because he's like, they won't tell me how much because I can afford it yet. During his Twitter rant, he said, yo, I'm the 2nd richest black man in America.
Who's the first?
Yeah, he didn't say.
Tyler Perry?
I don't know. But
I don't know. I doubt.
He just said it. Like,
is Tyler Perry a billionaire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just in his bag about some shit. You know how it goes. But I don't even know if it's true, but it don't matter. He can get the shit off because niggas a fucking billionaire.
I'm trying to think about who
I think that is fucked up because he can buy his shit. He can get his contracts. He can do all this shit. And they just don't want to let him do it because he's fucking Kanye West. Like, I'm Kanye West. I want my shit. I want my kids to be set. And no, you can't do it.
Wait, does Kanye have more money than Oprah?
Probably.
No.
I don't know. I don't think Oprah.
It says Oprah's at 2.9 billion. Ye's at 3.6 or something.
Yeah, Ye's at 3.6 right now.
That's not important right now. But the important thing is, I like what he's doing because he's really trying to pioneer and fix this shit for all the artists out there. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye has always been a light in the darkness.
This Kanye is old Kanye, that the shit he used to do. You know what I'm saying? This is George Bush don't care about black people Kanye.
He was right.
Where he's really getting in his bag on some shit. And what can you say bad about this? People can say that this is a manic episode, but I think that this is all calculated. Kanye is going through
a lot of his manic episodes are him ranting about shit going on in his life. And this might be a big part of what he's doing right now.
This specifically seems very different from the other ones to me. Like, you can kind of tell the difference between the two, I feel like, because Kanye has always had a manic personality.
Yeah.
So it can be misconstrued either way. But to me, this seems like he's really getting in his bag about some shit that he really believes in, and he's really choosing to do this shit correctly.
Yeah, he's fighting a battle against, a big corporation that everybody is seen as the big bad wolf, and he's exposing them.
Exposing them 100%. This nigga even went as far as to post the phone number of, I think the nigga's name's like Randall Forbes or whatever. The nigga from Forbes list, the main nigga. He posted his number and got his Twitter blocked for like 24 hours or whatever. Yeah, damn. He posted that shit, got his shit taken down or whatever. Once he got his shit back, he was like, fuck it, right back to it. Like, we still on this shit. Like, we're still making sure niggas get their shit because this shit is important. This shit is slavery. He was like, I need to get J. Cole on the phone right now. I need to get Drake on the phone right now. I need to get Kendrick on the phone right now. Like, we all need to have a discussion so we can fix this shit. And he was like, I'm not putting out no more music till I get my masters. He was like, Sony, you're getting no more music from me till I get my masters. And that's that.
I gotta respect it, man.
And they can't do shit about it.
He gotta stand his ground, though.
Yeah.
I just think it's so fucked up because it's like, when you think about how much like an artist is making, they're really making like the lower end of everything they do.
They're making nothing.
Compared to like what the company is taking. The company is like, we'll take this. Here's a little slice of cheese for you. We'll take this. Like, imagine how much Drake has recouped for his label.
Kanye has easily made Sony 10 figures. Easily 10 plus figures. Like, and there's nothing.
And he'll
he can
never
do about that
see
shit.
the number over 1 billion.
Well, not never.
Well, I'm saying
he does.
He'll never see like a big portion of that money. He's never going to see that.
We don't know. He might
No,
be able to do
it's
it.
written in stone, bro.
He might be able to do it.
He's not getting that money. The money they've already stolen from him, he's not getting.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if there is an artist strike, that could do because at the end of the day,
If nobody's getting shit new, everybody's gonna be living.
there's nothing they can do without the creatives. You know what I'm saying? Without the people who are making it, without the artists, without the creators of the shit, there's nothing they can do. While there is always the argument there's somebody who's ready to try and take that spot, it's tough to do that when everybody else is standing strong. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you're still dropping music, you're clearly like, why are you not with the cause? It's like, we're only trying to help you.
Like, there'll always be a person who won't give a fuck, but that person's going to be shunned in a sense. If Drake stopped making music, J. Cole stopped making music, Kendrick, Big Sean, Ye, Jay, Taylor Swift. Like,
they don't even have to stop making music, essentially. What they have to do is just put a pause
music.
on releasing
Yeah,
it.
that's what
and
I'm
I
saying.
feel like that would do so much more if like niggas could see that all the music people who are working together on this are still sharing their music amongst each other. Like, oh, here's this. Maybe they leak some songs. They're not dropping them the usual way. The companies aren't recouping money off of this shit, and they're getting robbed. They're just getting robbed blind. That would be fantastic.
Like, if artists were able to just drop music the way that if we could get the SoundCloud era back.
Oh my god,
that was the best era of
was
music.
So bust.
That was the best era of music to me, man. When artists, like when big artists were really using SoundCloud, that shit was great. When Drake would just drop shit on SoundCloud just because he felt like it. That's crazy. But now their contracts are changed because they realized artists were doing this shit and they couldn't profit off of it. Like Uzi dropped EXO Tour Life on SoundCloud, and the label's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like,
but imagine, like, he had no clue that would be his biggest hit.
Yeah.
He had no clue when he was sitting there recording that shit, like, all my friends are dead.
And then the label was like, yo, whenever y'all drop some shit on SoundCloud, we need a piece of that because we can't just be having this shit go on.
But
like
now, like, I feel like SoundCloud has kind of bent its will a little bit. But, like, when you are listening to that type of music, you have to have a SoundCloud premium account.
Yeah.
Which I think is the amazing thing about SoundCloud. They're like, yeah, if you want to listen to like super licensed music, you have to pay us. But if you want to listen to anybody who just drops music, for sure.
I just wanted to get to the point where artists don't have to go through so many gates and jump through so many hoops.
And they could just drop a song when they wanted.
That they deserve because it's theirs.
That is true.
It's theirs. Kanye's music is his. He made it. He did it. But he doesn't own it. North isn't going to see pieces of that.
I imagine it's going to be hard for him to find solidarity because
it hasn't been so far.
I don't know. He seems like the type of person to, as many friends he's made probably twice as many enemies, just based off the way his personality works.
But at the same point, this is something that almost
it's not that he's doing for himself. He's not doing this shit for himself at all.
This industry is full of petty, phony niggas that'll hold that
artists
old
have
wrongdoing
almost no
against them.
choice but to agree with it because it only benefits them.
Yeah,
there's
like,
literally
there's
no way
reason to
that
say
it
the
wouldn't
other
benefit
word.
him if he wins. You see what I'm saying?
Niggas are petty.
I just can't see that going down. I don't like Kanye, so now I don't want things that I own.
I've seen it. I haven't seen it like because I'm
don't
not
see it
on the
happening.
forefront of like these major artists, but I've seen shit like this in personal lives and personal relationships. Niggas, if you slight a nigga, they're not gonna do this shit. Even if,
But the ones that matter,
they'll cut their nose to spite
Kanye
their
will be
face.
fine.
If he can get him, yeah.
He's it's been a day.
He's
He's already grabbed
does he
multiple.
have?
There are hella niggas in his court already. Hit Boy's in his court. Trippie Redd's in his court. Big Sean's in his court. He said he finally got J. Cole's number. He said J. Cole sent him his number. Like, these are niggas who are really trying to band together
That's decent.
and get some shit done.
That's decent, but those names, they're not gonna make a dent. He's got to get bigger fish.
Fam, it's been a day.
It's been a day though.
Yeah,
it's a day, and he's got
Kanye
he's
West.
got one of the.
And these are the ones who have tweeted publicly.
We gonna see.
Publicly. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people have probably hit him on the side?
Like, yeah, my label would fuck me up if I post this shit, but I agree with you. Like, my label told me that if I post this shit, we're gonna have problems. But I fucks with you.
Time will tell.
Like, a lot of artists don't even have access to their own accounts.
That's fucked.
Like, a lot of artists don't even own their social media. Like, some niggas can't even post on their own behalf.
That is fucked.
Like, that's a thing that's written in motherfuckers' contracts. Like, yeah, we own your music, but we also own your social media.
We own the likeness of you. And that's the thing that kills me is like, how are you just going to tell somebody like, yo, that's not yours?
And that, but what they prey
That's
off
who I
is
am.
they break off a piece, which doesn't seem like a piece at the time, because when they sign you, that's more money than you thought you'd ever see in your entire lifetime.
Right.
So you have to go along with it, because what the fuck else am I going to do? Like, I have no choice, you know what I'm saying? Basically, they reel you in by offering you more money you've never seen in your life. So if we're sitting in this situation like we are right now, you know, working jobs, grinding every day, blah, 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 doing this to get to the dream, and they offer you like, okay, if you sign this contract, we'll give you $60 million. Okay, that's a lot for a starting contract. We'll give you $9 million. You're going to sign it. Like, you'll be like, damn, this contract.
A lot of niggas signed for like way less. I feel like a lot of niggas signed for like 50 racks. You tell a nigga 50 racks.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on the label. If you're signed to Universal, you're getting at least $2 million. If you sign to Sony, you're getting at least $2 million.
No, they definitely signing niggas for a lot less because they're looking for niggas who aren't like on yet. That way, if they throw them on, I got this nigga for 50,000. He made me $100. He made me $100K in 3 weeks. Like that, they're looking for the big investments that are going to like flip.
If you're signing directly to Universal and Sony, you're getting at least $2 million.
I don't know
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I would have to gamble on the two.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now, if you're signing to a smaller label or even a sub label, yeah, you're probably getting less than that. But if you're signing to Universal and Sony, you're getting at least $2 million for sure. At least.
Well, I can't even imagine what Trippie Redd initially signed for.
I think Juice initially signed for $12 million.
Juice?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine Juice had like 2-3 hits before he was like even signed.
Juice signed.
And I think he was signed.
Same, yeah.
He was signed to No Limit, if I'm not wrong.
That's a sub label.
Yeah, he was initially
that's
like
his management group.
Yeah, he was initially
his
like
label
with him.
is UMG, but he sub label he signed to No Limit. Yeah,
I imagine.
But like that shit that niggas think they'll never see in their lives, and shit. And I think he only had a one.
But
album
can you blame a
contract,
business
dropped
though?
Goodbye, Good Riddance, and then I think he re-signed for like $20 million, I believe.
Can you blame like a label for signing a nigga for like
no
50 racks? Then we recoup. Like you can't be mad when you sign this motherfucking paper.
I can't blame you,
it.
but when it's time to battle it out and fight it out, you got to be ready. Because it seems like Ye is pretty serious about this one. It seems like he's more serious about this than the presidential shit. Don't seem like he was really that serious about. But when Ye actually gets serious about some shit, like when he was serious about starting up his clothing brand, Ye got serious. Niggas laughed at him. Niggas thought the shit wasn't going that far. Boom. $3.6 billion now. Nike put all these stumbling blocks in his way. So he was signed with Nike originally. Mm-hmm. Boom, issue here, blah, blah, blah. Problems. We're going to fight it out. I'm with Adidas now. Now we're going to run this shit up. And I think he's going to do some similar shit here.
The problem with him and Nike was Nike didn't give him full creative control.
Yeah.
So he would have stayed with Nike if Nike told him like, yo, you're running the shit. You will draw the shoe, and that is what we will create.
And when
they were bringing him samples, and he didn't like that. He was like, I don't want samples. I want to draw the shit. They were like, you can't do that. And then he was like,
Yeah.
I can't do what?
If there are contractual
Like-
issues that you're not fucking with, figure it out, get it together. And I think he's trying to do a similar thing here. And I don't know, like, you know, to the extent of the success he'll find, but this is Kanye West. This is a nigga that is worth $3.6 billion and has done it. He went from, what, a couple million to $3.6 billion in what, like 5-6 years?
Proud of him.
Like, nigga really worked hard for this shit. And
Chicago bred.
like the fact that you do so much and don't get ownership is just crazy. One of his tweets were, I don't have a board seat at Gap. I don't have a board seat at Nike. Why? I mean, not at Nike, at
Adidas.
At Adidas. Like, why? Because he should.
He should. Yeah.
This nigga should have a board seat at Gap. This nigga should have a board seat at Adidas. And even if nothing gets accomplished directly, he has done enough in these Twitter rants to get people thinking, to start conversations, to start thought processes, to change people's minds, to just... He has enough influence to do that, and I think he's done that, and I think he's started it. Whether he's the one to succeed or he's the one to finish it, I think he's just put another drop in the bucket of starting the shit. And more shit are like, this is Kanye West, and if Kanye's having this issue, I could potentially have this issue. I am having this issue, blah, 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 all this shit, and it's going to get the snowball rolling.
That's what really matters.
Yeah, that's the same shit that Joe Budden is fighting right now, that was fighting right now with Spotify.
I don't think he was fighting with Spotify over the reason they signed a multimedia company that had multiple shows, and they gave them a bunch of money, and he wanted the same money they were getting, but he only has one show.
No, that's not what happened.
That is literally what happened.
No, I'm telling you right now.
What happened then?
Joe Budden, first off, they were... You got to listen to the entire episode because he can give you an entire rundown of how it happened. First off, Spotify took advantage of his fan base, did not give them the ad space that they were asking for. They did not give them the bonuses that they earned. They gave them an offer that was a significant amount. Like, it was a ton of money, but they wanted a piece of all of his shit. So Joe Budden is on The Pull Up. Joe Budden is on, he does State of the Culture. Joe Budden does a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. They wanted all of that. So they were going to give them a ridiculous amount of money. But they wanted all of Park's masters, who's their engineer. They wanted all of his masters. They wanted everything that Rory did. They wanted everything that Erickson did, their whole team. They wanted a piece of all that to give them that much money. And Joe Budden and them were like, no, I'm not doing this.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Through the clip.
Oh, what I heard that he was noticing another platform's deal, and he was trying to get that for his platform.
That is what you gotta listen to the shit and how it actually went. I'm guessing you heard this from probably Charlemagne or a source that listened to.
No, I was reading like one of those.
Yeah, that's the way that it got misconstrued. A lot of people thought that, okay, niggas are just...
Because he had the same problem with the last people he was working with. He had the same problem with Complex. That he felt like he wasn't getting enough money, so he left.
It's not
And
about...
then it was...
For
when
them,
he went
for
to
Joe Budden
Spotify.
specifically, it's not about the money. If you got to listen and really hear it from their perspective, but it's not about the money. Because they're getting offered more money than they've ever seen in their life. It's about, Joe Budden is about the creators. Joe Budden is about the curators. Joe Budden is about the fairness of all the shit, and he wants the data for his podcast. He wants the masters of his podcast. He wants the ownership of his podcast. He wants to make sure all this shit is right in those type of ways. It's not they offered these people more money than us. It's they're not doing shit the way that we feel it should be working. We feel that they're taking advantage of us. We're going to dip. That's the way that it ended up. They ended up fighting it out. And
now they're no longer pursuing a relationship, correct?
Yeah, they're stepping away from Spotify. They have, I think one more episode left with Spotify now.
One more. Wow. That's
Yeah.
going to be a good episode.
Oh, man. Did you listen to their episodes where they really got into their bag about the Spotify shit?
No, just that one where they explain. I only watched like a 16-minute segment where they explain what you had just explained.
Listen to the episode Views from the Spot. I'm telling you right now, That is a crazy episode. That's a good ass episode, and that's where they really get into their bag of what happened in the situation from their perspective. I'm telling you right now, I promise you, as podcasters, we're all podcasters here, it will change your mind about a lot of things, and really, like, I think for us, it's something that we should all listen to. Like, I listened to it, and it definitely was like,
well, I'm sorry about being misinformed.
No, yeah, he cursed niggas out like you. We're like, yeah, you're fucking idiots. You're an idiot.
I just thought he was a nigga mad about how much he was getting.
Nah, you got to really listen to the episode. Like, I promise you'll enjoy it. What?
Shows from the views from the spot.
It's a good ass episode, dog. Them niggas went crazy, and Spotify just isn't the company to. They're not here for building the artists. They're here for pillaging the shit, basically. The word that he was basically using is they're pillaging their fan base.
That's just for podcasts, though, right? Is there evidence that Spotify is destructive towards, like, normal artists?
Spotify doesn't really have much power in that. And that's why they switched over the podcast.
That's why I feel like you're wrong about that. Because I feel like they do have a lot of power because they show you what's up next and they choose what's up next in your playlist most of the time. Okay. And so a lot of people could blackball a lot of people by
they do.
Well, you don't pay enough in blah blah blah. Or you don't want to work with us like this when we go to like shuffle to the next song in a random playlist. Well, we're not going to put you near Playboi Carti, even though a lot of the Playboi Carti's fans listen to you. We're not even going to put you near that. Because we don't want you to prosper. We're going to put you over here where niggas aren't going to listen to your music. They're going to say it's ass.
Well, yes.
And then you will...
They do have power in that sense. But in the music industry, in the streaming industry, there are things that are already established. There are rules that are already made. And when it comes to Spotify getting their money, there's a lot of places the money runs through beforehand, i.e. labels. So there are a lot of things that they don't have control over and power over. When it comes down to podcasting is a relatively new frontier that's blowing up pretty fast. They have the ability to set the rules. And in signing podcasts, they don't have to, their money doesn't trickle down through a lot of different places. So Spotify has a lot more control and a lot more power in that aspect. And that's why they switched their focus from music to podcasting. Spotify's main focus right now isn't music. Spotify's main focus right now is podcasting. If you go on the app for like the first time ever, like, you know, because you know how it's kind of curated to what you want now. Mm-hmm. But if you first started, podcasting is the main shit. When you see the ads, podcasting is a big focus of theirs. They're signing more big podcasts. They're trying to get their shit together.
Interesting.
And Joe Budden was their podcast was like the experiment of the shit. They were the first exclusive podcast on Spotify. And they were hitting their numbers. They were exceeding the numbers that they were supposed to do. They were their number one podcast on Spotify for like 50, like it was a huge amount of weeks. It was like over a year and a half. So
successful experiment.
Yeah, no, and that's what Joe Budden was saying. People were mad at the shit, and he was like, we're not bitter about the shit because we both won and did what we needed to do. Like, Spotify got 9+ figures from us, and we got the data that we wanted from the shit. Like, we're trying to get some numbers and find out how the shit is working. We got our shit. We know what works, and we know what doesn't work. Like, we're not mad.
Just time to move on.
Yeah, so they're trying to find some new shit. Or I don't know if they're trying to find some new shit. They're just on new business endeavors right now. They might create their own shit. They might stay independent. They might sign with somebody else. But the pool is open.
Imagine if they go independent and just start dropping their shit everywhere. They'll make a fuck ton of money.
Well, that's another thing he was saying. Like, we got the data. We see what the shit looks like. And we saw what the shit looks like on one platform exclusively accessible. Now we're available everywhere. Because before, they were only available on Spotify. And they were only available on YouTube. Those are the only two places. The only reason I even have the Spotify app on my phone is to listen to the Joe Budden podcast. after this podcast that drops Saturday, I'm deleting the app off of my phone. So is my other nigga who put me onto the podcast. He doesn't. That's what we use the app for. That's it.
Interesting.
So it was a successful experiment because Spotify got me for 2 years. They got him for 2 years. And I'm sure they got a lot of other people. Like, Spotify did their shit. They did what they wanted to do, but they just couldn't do the things that Joe Budden and them wanted.
Yeah, needed them to do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we got offered a shit ton of money, I mean, kind of depends on where the money is. If they offer us a lot of money, but are like, yeah, y'all don't own your podcast anymore, I'm going to tell them no. Unless it's like a ridiculous amount of money.
They told you $25 million. You're take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
That's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Because Joe Budden and them, they're in a different position to where they're, you know, that's for us $25 million for this podcast. That's worth, at this point, I would say our podcast is worth a couple thousand maybe.
Yeah.
If you offer us $25 million, like, I'm taking that. Because to get a podcast to the point that ours is at right now with $25 million, it'd be easier to make a new one and like run. You know what I'm saying? We could finesse that pretty easily. So,
easy.
Yeah. Back to the Ye shit though. The Ye fight, the Joe Budden fight. This is a fight that Taylor Swift was fighting the same fight recently. I think she just got her I don't know if she got them back, but she renegotiated her contract or some shit because she wanted her masters or something like that. I don't know. I don't care about Taylor Swift. But this is a fight that artists have, and I'm glad that shit is moving forward I'm glad they're the Ye's of the world.
I just can't believe like Lil Pump sold his masters back for like $12 million.
But like
he re-signed for $12 million. But when you make more money just living off the royalties, when you make more money,
this is Lil Pump we're talking about.
Yeah, but you would live more off the royalties if you just took all the money you get from ad revenue.
No,
I'm
saying saying Lil Pump's an idiot. That's what I'm saying. Like, Lil Pump is stupid. Like, we can't expect genius from Lil Pump. You know, so I think it all depends. But I'm glad this is a fight that's being fought for people like us. Because one day we're going to get to that level. One day our podcast is going to be on Joe Budden level. One day, hopefully your music career is at Ye level. These are fights that are being fought for us.
My music career?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about somebody else.
You don't want your music career to be
No,
on
he's
Ye
talking
level?
about me because I'm about to be the GOAT.
If that's what you're doing.
Tape dropping soon. It's called the
Chris Crip?
Nah, it's called The Duality of Life.
Chris Crip.
Oh, okay.
Chris Crip. I hear you.
I almost said that was racist. But that would go back to a different conversation that we were having earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Rocket ship. But
oh my
what else
God.
we got on the queue? I think that's pretty much it for the Ye shit. I feel like we covered a lot. Niggas are really in their bags, bro.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Well, best of luck to him.
Not dropping music. That's a big move. I fuck with that. And I mean, he's making more money off the clothes shit anyway. But like, sometimes you got to take a little less to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's almost like, and it's not almost like this, but, and maybe y'all haven't even been through this, so I'm about to sound wild. But y'all know when it's like late at night, right? You're a kid. It's late at night. You playing video games, watching TV or whatever. Nah, this is going to sound terrible. And it's super off topic. But you know when your parents are like, go take the trash out. And you get that trash bag, you walk into the alley, you start thinking, damn, I hope somebody beat the shit out of me right now. Be like, somebody need to just. Come on. I'm not the only one that's thought this.
Like,
if somebody make you take the trash,
yeah, like if somebody beat me up right now.
Beat me up, rob me right now. Like, just beat the shit out of me. Like, so my parents could just be like, damn, I was wrong. Like, I'll take this L for the W in the long run.
Like,
you never gone through that?
I'm lost. I'm not making
no,
the
like,
connection.
you would be the little kid, right? You have to ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Just go take out the trash. And then I get jugged. And then now what?
No, you never have to take the trash out. Is that what you're saying?
You said
Or
nothing
just
was
they
gonna
would
happen.
just feel bad, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
like, you said
you just
nothing was
win
gonna
a little
happen.
bit. Like, you lose, but you win a little bit.
I've never felt that.
Really?
No.
Like, your parents never told you to do some shit and you'd be like, damn, like,
Now if shit get fucked up right now, they're gonna be tight.
Yeah, right. You're like,
They're
ooh,
gonna be
somebody need
tight.
to beat my ass in this alley, rob me for everything.
It never
I've
happened.
never wanted to get beat.
Yeah.
or
Really?
robbed.
Well, maybe it's because we got the same alley that we feel that way. Because our alley
We do
is
got a treacherous
lethal.
alley. We do got a treacherous
so
alley.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen many a dude get beat up in that alley. So
Right. Like sometimes when your parents just tell you, you just gotta hope some bad shit happen.
like, man,
So they just so they
some
know,
bullshit.
Like, be like, damn, they wrong as fuck for making me do this. Like, damn, some bad shit need to just happen right now. It's cold as shit. They tell you to go shovel that snow. You like, damn, I need to just pass out in this snow right now.
Get frostbite.
Exactly.
I need to
to
get
freeze.
frostbite.
I need to freeze. That
Right.
way they could be like, I shouldn't have done this to you.
I need to just pass out from the heat while doing this yard work. Like, damn, I need to just drop.
That has never happened to me though. So
That's the first I've ever heard of anything
That's
like this.
I know the listeners. I know a couple of
fucking
listeners
weird.
done that shit over
Exactly.
off some
Weird, bro.
spite.
let's just be like,
Y'all were some
I hope something
obedient
terrible.
ass kids.
I hope something terrible happens. That way they can be angry.
Right, just so they can know. I get my ass beat. I'm in the hospital. Like, well, at least I took the trash out.
Exactly. I'll be laying in the bed, arm broken, full body cast. Like
Did you get what you wanted? Come on, man.
nothing was going to happen, right? And they sick. Like
Wow.
jug.
Fuck.
Damn, y'all were some
Victims.
unspiteful kids, man.
Yeah, that's
I was
some victim
spiteful.
shit.
Man, as a kid, you just
I was
gotta be like,
spiteful.
damn, just the worst shit got to happen to me right now.
No, I was dealing with my own shit.
Man, I was gonna be dealing with some shit too, and I got my ass whooped in that alley. And I got robbed for my everything, which was nothing.
Well,
Cause
since it's a low topic list this week, can I ask you guys a question
Let's
that
go
I
for
asked
it.
Tony earlier?
let's get it
I
on
don't
the
know
list.
if I've asked you guys this question before, but would you take male birth control if it fucked with your emotions?
we've talked about
Oh yeah,
this
we
on the podcast.
we had
Really?
Yeah.
On the podcast?
Yeah.
We had
Okay.
a long conversation about it on the podcast.
So I don't think I ever got everybody's true answer.
You definitely did. I think I
Because I
said
don't
I
remember.
wouldn't. I think I said I wouldn't. Yeah.
I think my position changed, and I said I would within this week. I was like, "Fuck it,"
I would.
because I've seen some people go through like pregnancy scares that I would rather just not.
No, I'm good. I just be safe in other ways.
Yeah, I'm not taking it.
I just don't want my hormones fucked up.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
in our previous argument, your argument was, well, it's unfair for you to want your girlfriend to have to take it when you wouldn't take it. And my argument was,
She
I
ain't gotta
don't tell her.
take it.
Yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
I don't like if she decided not to take it right now. Like I wouldn't be mad. Like we just find other ways. Like there are other birth control
That's
methods that don't.
I think we did have this conversation.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
definitely.
was
had it.
trying to remember what group of people I was having this conversation.
Yeah, we had it
with.
over one of the Zoom podcasts.
Yeah.
Damn, I hated them Zoom podcasts.
Disgusting.
Them Zoom podcasts sucks, man. Glad to be back in the studio, man. Glad to be
Yeah.
back in the studio.
It was better AC.
on the Zoom podcast.
Yeah, it was better AC.
Man,
Factual.
House at a more comfortable temperature.
can't win them all.
Yeah, so you got to make the good content one
So,
way or another.
anybody else got a question?
But on the bogus news week, we do got a small topic. Lil Nas X tweeted out that his Old Town Road money was running out, so the nigga had to drop some more music again soon. And then a week later, nigga came out with a children's book. He said he's gonna have a children's book dropping in January. It's called C is for Cowboy. I fuck with his business endeavors.
I like it.
And I think he has a line, not a line, but I think he's helping co-produce or some shit for Fashion Week.
That's cool.
Yeah, he threw some of the designs in on that and like how niggas were dressed and shit.
I like.
I'm fuck with black men making their business moves
Yeah.
because I don't know what the label's gonna do with him for music.
Yeah, good to see branching out.
Because like, is he gonna drop hip hop music? Is he gonna drop country music? Is he gonna drop more alternative music? I think
I think his name says it all.
Lil Nas X.
No, above that.
Nope. Oh yeah.
There you go. Then I
C
think
is
his
for
name-
country.
C is for country. Yeah, same shit. Coming January 2021. Cause like what I think the reason he hasn't put out more label, any more music, I think the label is stuck. I think they're sitting there like, what the fuck do we do with this kid? Like, if we put out some more country hip hop shit, is anybody gonna care? if we put out some regular hip hop shit, is anybody gonna care?
Well, what about Panini?
But I'm saying,
Like Panini
Yes.
was like, as long as he does alternative, I think he should just do weird shit and do what he likes to do, what he initially did.
Stick to the blueprint.
Yeah,
but
stick to
what he originally liked to do was like funny hip hop shit.
Yeah.
He was like an ugly god type of dude.
Yeah, why not? Why
Because
not
now he's known by little kids and like moms. So if he put like, I don't know if you ever listened to Nazarati, but that was his first tape, and he literally talked about shit like beating my meat in the basement. And now that your main fan base is 4-year-olds,
Yeah, you can't. Do
you
that.
can't drop another Nazarati.
Can't.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he has to stick to that blueprint. He should just stick to, I'm going to do weird shit.
But
I'm
I
gonna
think
do
what
weird
he
shit
wanted
with
to
music.
do was the alternative, and I think that's why he dropped the alternative album, and the album bombed. Except for
Panini.
Panini.
And it had 2 versions of Old Town Road. It had to do amazing.
Well, no, the album itself
Yeah,
did
dude.
good statistically based off those songs,
Yeah.
but everything else bombed. They even tried to do another country hip hop song with the Cardi B rodeo. That bombed.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think the label is sitting there like, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do with this kid. Because if the next shit he does flops, like, where do we go from here? Like, we can't afford another L. It's been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been.
I can't wait to see his next move, though.
Me too. Maybe he'll just stop making music altogether and just go into business somehow. I just think the label is confused.
Marketing.
Yeah.
He's
Right
got
now
a-
he's just Twitter famous. Like that's just what the fuck he got to deal with. So
Isn't that everybody, though?
I'm not Twitter famous.
All
Yeah.
famous people are just like Twitter famous for the most part. They're just like
Yeah.
social media famous.
Yeah, that's true. Being an influencer is a real job now, man. I'm trying to be an influencer the whole time.
I feel like.
Sounds like fun.
Speaking of which, caught your new hoodies at almostisn'tenough.com.
Shameless plug.
Come on, man.
I
Hell
appreciate
yeah.
Y'all peeped the new
Isn't that
hoodies,
not
though.
even the website?
It's
though?
almostxenough.com. Thank you,
don't
sir.
mislead them.
Yeah, right. They know the link. It's in all my bios.
Okay.
Y'all know the vibes. It's not in the podcast bio, but y'all can find me through the podcast.
Use code Big O for 0% off.
Yeah, go ahead. Use the code
Hell
Big
yeah.
Oof and see how much you get off. Let's see.
You'll get taxed more.
Oh man.
It'd be like
Wait,
nah,
it
nigga.
added $5. The fuck is this?
$5 goes directly to the Malcolm is Hungry fund.
Hey man,
Like
starving artist, nigga. Starving artist.
to the starving artist fund.
Hey man,
Primarily Malcolm.
starving artist is called my bank account. It's called I'm hungry as fuck right now. It's called I'm about to go get some chicken nuggets from McDonald's on the way home. So go ahead and send that $5.
Bro, I had that Travis Scott this week.
Come on, man.
Was it worth?
They fucked it up, bro.
Nigga, it's
They
already
fucked it
fucked up.
How they fuck?
They burnt. It wasn't made with love, bro.
It's
They burnt
McDonald's.
the bacon, bro.
Wow.
It's McDonald's.
How do you
It looks
burn-
like they just grabbed a shit ton of lettuce. They said, "Yo, fuck this kid." Lettuce, a shit ton of onions, like a handful, bro.
I don't know what you're not getting.
Yeah, you got a teenager who's probably listening to Travis Scott at the time, just
They
throwing shit
don't
together.
give a fuck about no damn Travis Scott meal. What?
Tell him Cactus Jack.
Speaking of which, yo,
I did it for the hype.
I'm
bro.
so fucking tired of this nigga NLE Chopper, bro. Bro, NLE Chakra, as he's been calling himself.
That's hard.
Bro, have you not seen his YouTube channel? He's growing plants like tomatoes and all of that. He's like legitimately trying to turn his carbon footprint around.
I'm with that. I'm with all of that.
Why you hating it?
Yeah.
What I'm not with is when he keeps doing this like extra stupid shit.
Like what?
I'm fine with the regular shit, but when you start going too far into shit where it's like, nigga, just shut up. Like, what are you doing?
Let him exist.
Hey, they make these Travis Scott burgers with human meat. Hey, you see me meditating in this pool? Yeah, all these vibes, that's coming from me. No, nigga, you're in fucking water. Of course there's gonna be
You
ripples.
said this previously. Let him live.
Yeah,
Nigga.
let him live. Let him
Here's a
live.
tweet from NLE Chopper. Put down the alcohol today. If you break down the word alcohol, it's a demon spirit named Al-Kun, which stands for body-eating spirit. This extracts the soul essence of entity which attracts bad energy or negative energy towards you. When you black out, that's possession. Nigga, shut up.
He's fucking spitting,
Shut
bro.
the fuck up.
He's dropping science,
Nigga,
bro.
shut the fuck up. That shit is
Spitting knowledge,
stupid,
bro.
nigga.
Have you seen a nigga black out before?
Nigga. Shut
That
the
shit
fuck
look
up.
like a
No, you black out
demon
because
possessed.
alcohol is poison and you're putting poison in your fucking body. It don't have nothing to do. Al Coon in this bitch. Ah.
It's a means to an end. If it works for him, I'm cool with it.
Ew,
And I'm with putting the alcohol down. Don't be a fucking idiot. Just shut up. Like, why you gotta make shit
He's the
stupid,
top
bro?
shot
Why
up.
can't you just be regular? Like, why can't you just say some shit that makes sense?
Look at this, bro. You create your world. Your thoughts shape your reality. Keep thinking positive of everything you want to
I'm
achieve,
with all of that.
as if you have already achieved it.
I'm with
And
all
it'll
of that.
start unfolding into you.
I'm with all of that.
He's preaching,
what I'm
dog.
not with is Al Coon. And what I'm not with is I'm in this pool sending vibrations off of me. No, nigga, shut up. You sound stupid.
How is that not vibrations off of him though?
Nigga, he was saying it was his positive energy radiating off him. No, nigga, you're in water.
You're
when you're in
hating,
water,
bro.
there's ripples. Duh.
You're hating because you're not vibrating.
Science.
That's it.
Let him live in his world. What's wrong with him living in his world?
That shit is stupid, bro.
It's not stupid.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. Like,
I'm sorry.
I'm never gonna
Yeah.
look at another person trying to find happiness.
I fuck with all the positivity.
This
I
is some
fuck with all
hater.
the
This
self-
is some hater energy.
I fuck with all of that. I
Big
don't
hater.
fuck with the extra stupid shit. Just stay with the regular shit, bro. Stay with the positivity. Stay with all of that. But I don't need to hear about no demons possessing you when you drink alcohol, because that's just not what it is.
No, he's just telling other people to
Maybe.
put it down.
Just put it down then. Tell niggas to put it down. You gotta tell niggas, yo, Al Coon gonna get you, bro. Al Coon, he coming for you. Alcohol breaks into Al Coon. That don't even make sense.
Yeah,
That don't even sound right. Like, that, where did you get that from? Like, you know how hard you had to search to find that? He just made it up.
Spitting, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I just can't.
Kanye ain't
Your
said
lack
one
of discipline is another man's salary. That is, come
I
on,
fuck with that
Come
part.
on. He's
with
dropping
that part, bro.
science.
I am with that part. I'm with
Kanye
all of
ain't
that.
said one lie.
I'm with. There you go, Thomas. There go another nigga that's staying with Kanye. I'm with all of this. I'm with all of that. What I'm not with is the stupid shit, bro.
Wait. Go up.
Y'all niggas, man.
Right there. Al Cool. Not Al. He said, autocorrect be the devil trying to hinder my message.
Shut
on
your
game.
dumb ass up. It ain't no spirit in the alcohol bottle. It's science. It's poison, nigga. You black out because you're putting poison through your liver.
Maybe he knows something you don't, man.
Shit.
Never
Maybe
thought
Al
about it
Coon
like
got
that.
me.
Yeah.
And one of these days, a demon gonna get your ass and gonna change your whole perception.
And I'm going to instantly call Chopper. And LA Chopper, you got me, nigga?
gonna
Shit,
hit
what
you.
should I do? Get in the pool and move my fingers? Is that it?
Hit you with that hormone.
You need some meditation, bro. You just a hater.
I'm going to be honest with you. I tried meditating back in...
It don't work. It don't work for you.
No,
You can't sit
back in
still.
my senior year of high school, I tried meditating. Here's the issue. I would meditate, toward like... Because I can't meditate before school. I didn't really have time for that. I would meditate after school. After school, I had track practice. Literally, every time I would meditate, I turned on the Headspace app. I would do it. It's telling me. I opened my eyes 2 hours later. I was slumped. Like, anytime I turned on the meditation app, I woke up multiple hours later after a
I
good-ass
use
nap.
Headspace at least once a day.
Do you actually?
Yeah. You
No,
can check
no
my
plug.
phone right now.
No plug right now.
You can check my phone right now.
Are you sponsored by Headspace? Headspace. Sponsor this nigga.
I be on Headspace all the time, just breathing in, breathing out. I love
That shit puts me to
I
sleep.
love the day one because they try and work you in very softly.
That's the one where I will fall asleep.
They try and work you in very.
And then
softly.
I did the
You sit
day
there.
two. I tried day one a couple times. It wasn't working. So I just skipped to day two. Man, that was the best sleep of my life. I slept for like 10 hours.
Damn. That's for Millie time.
I don't know, something about like silence. It's not something that I got too much. So I was always surrounded by people. And I would just, like, what I do is I go out in my backyard and you can see all the grass. There's, like, a bunch of...
I can't sleep in my
grass.
backyard, though.
No, I'm not going to fall asleep. There's a big difference.
I'm not trying
I
to
sit
sleep in my
up, I get
backyard.
comfortable in my backyard, and I just breathe. I don't have to listen to nobody, bugs fly past.
And that's what keeps Al Cool away, right?
It keeps inner demons away. Al Cool might be one.
Anyway, I fuck with you, NLE Chopper, but just you can't.
He said stop with the demon shit.
Stop with the dumb shit.
Nah, keep going, man.
Stop with the dumb
exactly.
shit.
However you find your peace, man.
Stop with the dumb shit. That's all I got to say. But we love you, NLE Chakra. And I hope he actually changes his name to that, because that's colder to me.
Hell no. He got Chopper tattooed everywhere on his body.
Yeah.
You can't be Chakra after Chopper.
I'm with it. I hope he changes
The
shit.
whole fucking AK on his wrist. Nigga, you going Chopper.
But we haven't done questions in a while, so let's go ahead and get into questions, and then we can bounce up out this bitch. Let's see. We got a couple. I'm going to ask which ones y'all want to go with. Artists you want to drop before 2020 is over. Oh, Young Boy's album. You want to touch on that real quick, Millie?
Not good. Good beats, just not good.
I didn't listen to it. I'm going to be honest with you.
Forced, strained. After like the 9th song, I turned it off.
Sounds like classic Young Boy.
No, not classic. This was definitely unusual for him. I think like the Casey song, like Casey's Truth or something like that. I don't remember.
Was it
that
a
was
lie?
the best one.
Oh.
He said,
okay,
was it
okay.
a lie?
Yeah.
It might have been.
Overall, a miss.
A miss?
Yeah, for me.
A hard
man.
miss.
Well, he about to turn himself into a starving artist. Anyway. Here's a good one. What personal growth means to you, and what do you do to keep progressing / leveling up? And that question is from efta.gram. Who wants to go first?
I'll start.
Okay.
Personal growth means everything. Because if you're not changing, you're not really doing anything.
Facts.
So the biggest way to keep on growing is not to forget the lessons that you've already been through.
Yeah.
Damn. That was deep.
Yeah. Because a lot of niggas fall into the habit of, all right, you drop one problem and then you find another and then you get back to the same problem.
Starting one.
And it's just like a cycle. It's like, oh, I keep on forgetting about the one that I just dropped. You kind of have to pick up on both. And then once you have both going at the same time, you can focus on something new because those will just become natural.
Facts. Fuck with that. Millie?
Repeat the question.
Got you. Hold on. What personal growth means to you, and what do you do to keep progressing / leveling up?
Personal growth to me just means beating the demons you had yesterday, man.
Like
And,
which demon?
A lot, man. I got
cool?
Relax.
Hey, that's some
I ain't
niggas
got that
demon.
one.
That's some niggas
Facts.
demon.
Facts.
Yeah, I ain't got that one. But as far as achieving it and pushing forward to the next level, I'm a pretty goal-orientated person, so I set goals for myself. There hasn't been a year in which I didn't get any of the goals that I set.
What are some of your goals right now?
I'm actually repurposing some because I'm damn near at the end of my list. I got everything that I wanted out of 2020 so far.
Like what?
I got my vehicle.
Whip.
This place was set up. This
Big
place
studio
was,
vibes.
This place was furnished. I got a decent set of equipment. A microphone that I really wanted for a while. Built my first audio computer. Built my first high-powered video editing gaming computer. Got my first vehicle. I've been trying to get income.
Twice. You really been pushing for that vehicle.
I said it twice.
Yeah.
It was the first one.
You really wanted that vehicle.
Oh yeah. Well, I did really want that because that was very limiting. But last time I wore these shoes, I was biking, so
Yeah, bro. Getting a whip
Yeah.
is a milestone
it's a big
in
milestone.
everybody's life.
Yeah,
Facts.
It's a game changer, bro.
it is.
That bike gets it done though.
It does.
Too bad my whip was taken
It
from
does.
me before I got it.
The bike gets it done
I
though.
was sick.
But do you want to bike in
was
the winter
sick.
when it's below?
That's all you got. You're
Negative
gonna get
20?
it done. You're gonna get it done.
Icy as fuck.
When it's negative 20, you're not pushing the whip. Like that's the same.
Also
It's the
factual.
same situation.
Yeah.
You're not pushing the whip for real because your whip gonna get to.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You're gonna be sliding.
I've been walking around in like negative 22, some shit like that. When they told niggas like don't go outside, I went outside.
I'm not
not
gonna
that
lie to you.
bad.
I had
Just
to
cover
pee.
your face.
I had to pee outside just to see the steam come off of it.
I didn't even do that. I just wanted to kick it with my
I had
homies.
to.
There
Like,
was a
school
bunch of
got
idiots who
canceled because it was
fucking
too cold.
threw
And I was like, fuck
the
it.
boiling water in there and got fucking burnt.
Yeah, you don't throw it
Fucking
up.
idiots.
You throw it out. Like,
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, let's throw it right above
You
me,
throw
bro.
it, like, you know, what goes up must come down. Like,
Well, no, if you get the temperature right, it don't matter. It's going to evaporate. But I'd rather not take the chance.
yeah, like, but why risk it?
Yeah.
Just throw it this way. You're not that way.
Just make sure it's cold enough.
You're definitely below where you just threw it up.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna throw it out a window.
But if you're gonna get it done, man, you're gonna get it done. But I'm glad you got your whip. Any personal goals like within yourself, like outside of like acquiring a physical thing? Anything you want to do?
A lot of the shit that I wanted to do this year was just physical shit because I'm already mentally in a state where I can just grind. I have a very grind oriented mentality. It's pretty easy for me to, evolve as a person. I feel like all the shit that I wanted to grow into personal wise, I already did that shit. I'm not trying to be conceited here, but there's not many levels after where I'm at.
You're done with your personal growth?
No, I didn't say that. I feel like
Because
there's not too
Chakra
many.
slapped the fuck out you for saying some shit like that.
There's not
Chakra's
too many
a lot.
levels in which I could hit after this at this point in time. I really got to focus on getting my money right. That's all I'm really into right now. But yeah, just for me, what I could recommend to you is set some goals, make sure they're realistic. That's about it.
That's what's up. What about you, Big Oof, man?
All right, to me, personal growth is any growth physically, mentally, and emotionally.
And spiritually.
Physically, it could be like
Chakras.
improving your health. Improving your health, your appearance, some shit like that.
Your pockets.
Emotionally, it could be like being more in tune with your emotions, being able to control your anger and shit like that. And what else?
You good? Spiritually was another one.
Yeah, spiritually, it could be
Mentally
like
was another one.
shit. Getting more in tune with yourself, finding like your inner conscious type shit. Like, I don't know, but yeah. To me, personal growth is any growth, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and all that shit. And what I do is I'm constantly finding myself kind of like reality checking myself, like, yo, like, look at what you're doing and look at where your goals are. Is this gonna get you from point A to point B, which is a step you have to take to get a point C type shit. And I'm constantly just checking myself, and if I see myself slacking somewhere, I'll pick it up and move forward,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I feel that. I mean, for me, personal growth is really just going as hard as you can to upgrade as much as you possibly can. You just gotta upgrade. You gotta keep pushing, and you gotta keep making sure that you're doing the things you want to do, even when you're uncomfortable. I don't like to be comfortable, and if I realize that I'm comfortable, then I know that I'm doing something wrong, and that's. Personal growth is just putting yourself into new boxes that you haven't been in, because that's where you can really test yourself.
Is it bad that I get the most comfortable when I'm in spaces that I know I should be uncomfortable in? Because once I start working shit, I'll be like, oh shit, I'm that nigga, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's the shit that I'm with though.
yeah, that is how I get when I feel the pressure and I start not folding. I'll be like, oh shit, I'm on a fucking roll, and once that starts, I don't feel like anybody in the world could stop me.
Yeah, for me personally, I love losing because I really hate losing. And when I lose at something, it gives me the opportunity to really immerse myself in something else in order to conquer that. Because I'm naturally a super competitive person, and that's one of the main ways that I work on personal growth for myself is I surround myself with people who I feel can challenge me in certain things. When I feel like somebody's catching up to me, that makes me have to go harder. When I see somebody else going hard, I naturally have to feed off that energy because I'm always in, I don't want to say fear, but I'm always in a state of where I can't get left behind. I can't let niggas keep pushing past me.
I'd rather die before I come in last.
Yeah, like I have to just keep putting myself in a position where I'm not the best. I have to put myself in a position where I need to keep working in order to be better. I got to keep working. I got to keep working. I got to keep working. Multiple times a day, a week, I ask myself, like, this is a habit that I think that everybody should get into because it really helps. And you have to be completely honest with yourself and asking yourself, am I going as hard as I can right now?
Nope.
And you have to be 100% honest with yourself because if the answer is yes, you're in a good spot. Like, keep going. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm asking myself that, the answer is no. And you have to be honest with yourself, and you can't be comfortable if the answer is no and be like, yes, I'm not going as hard as I can right now, but I will later. I'll do it tomorrow. Like, tomorrow I'm going to go harder. No, I have to go as hard as I can right now. That's just the type of person that I am. It's a piece of my personality. And I think that everybody should be asking themselves that question multiple times a day because 9 times out of 10, the answer is going to be no. And you'll realize just how far you can really go. There's one thing that I've learned through like sports is you really have no clue what your limits are. Like you have no idea where, like wherever you think your limits are, it's a lot further than that. I want to say the Marines have the 40% rule. Whenever you think that you've reached 100%, you're actually only at 40% of your capacity right now.
Bro, I noticed it because I tried to go running. I was like at a mile, and I was like, I'm gassed, I'm sweating, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I can't do it. And then like I remember listening to this dude talk on Joe Rogan's podcast. He was like,
they're not better than us.
He was sitting there. He was like, why the fuck did you quit? You're not bleeding yet. Like that's what he was. He was like, every day you should do something that sucks. That fucking sucks. He was like, because guess what? There's going to be those days that completely suck. So why would you're going to sustain yourself when you can to not suck? Why would you do that? He was like, go out there. He was like, when somebody tells you, hey, it's storming outside, you shouldn't be running. Oh shit, I got to go outside. Yeah. Like, I got to go outside and go running. He was like, I got to go push my body to the limit.
Facts.
He was like, he was like, I have yet to run until a limit yet. And that's a guy who ran like 100 miles in 17 hours.
That's lit.
Wow.
Like he broke all the like bones in his feet and then ran a marathon 2 weeks later. Like that is
it's all mental. It's all mental.
Yeah, like his mental game was just better. It's like, yo, no one can tell me that I can't do something because there's no
you can't even tell yourself you can't do something because a lot of times you don't know. I remember one time I was jogging and I was trying to go like a certain like place wherever I was jogging. I was like, damn, like I'm gassed right now. I'm gonna stop at this corner right here. I got to the corner and kept running past the corner. And I was like, okay, bet. Like, I'm going to stop at this next corner right here. Like, I'm done. And I was like, damn, like, I really just ran past that last corner. So I could probably run past this corner, too. And I ran past it, and I'm getting tired. Like, I'm like, shit. Like, fuck it. I'm going to stop at this block. And then you just got to keep going. Like, damn, I was wrong. I thought I could go further, but I actually couldn't. Or, like, I thought I couldn't go further, but I actually could. Damn, like, I'm going to just keep being wrong. Like, let me just keep going until I get to where the fuck I want to be. Because your body, just don't go until your body stops, basically. And that's kind of how it goes. So y'all, everybody at the podcast knows I can get kind of intense. Like, that's kind of just what I do.
Yeah.
I can lose sleep. Like, I can go multiple days without sleep. Like, I may forget to eat. I may do that. But it's kind of just part of my personality. And I can go a little over the top sometimes. And I can expect a little extra from others sometimes. But I just do that because that's how I talk to myself, you know? Yeah. I don't want to make it an excuse for, like,
no,
telling
but
people
I
to go too
respect
hard. But that's just kind of how I talk to
I was
myself.
when I went running, there was this thing I was telling myself. I was it was a couple months ago. I was running to like a train. I saw that. I was like, all right, one train is in 15 minutes. One train is in 5. I was like, I am a mile away from this place. Can I run a 5-minute mile? I was like, or do I just wait for the second train? I was like, fuck it. If I can catch this train, I'm going to catch this train. And I ran. And every time I was telling myself to stop, I was like, you know what? If you stop here, you're not making that train. So I'm like, back to it. Thanks. And I just kept on running. I finally get to the train stop. I see the train pull up. And I'm like, I bet. I'm like, we didn't made it. And then I'm like, okay, it's all the way over there. Like, I don't have to run anymore. And then I look down and I see on the train tracks that there's a big ass pathway. And I was like, oh, this is the final boss. I was like, I got to run through all of this shit and I have to get on the train. And I was like, the train's going to be beeping by the time I get there. So I'm running full sprint. I can't breathe at this point. I'm just like, my body just kept on going. And I was like, it's because I want it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I realized every other time in my life, I would stop and take those pauses to like really reevaluate and try and slow down. But there's no reason to slow down.
Facts.
I was like, if I can make it, why the fuck not? I'm like, why the fuck not? Why can't I just run this mile? Why can't I get onto that train? Because I told myself I couldn't.
Exactly. And
So-
that's just what it is. Like, at the end of the
gotta
day,
make it.
to me, personal growth is just almost isn't good enough. Like, I wear it on my chest every day. You just can't settle for almost making it. You can't settle for almost doing it.
I'm almost at the point where I want to be. Then you're not even close.
Almost ain't good enough. Damn, I almost made that. Nah, you got to go 100%. That's why I wear this logo on my chest every day. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more. Like, it means a little bit more. That's why Tom is going to get an almost tattoo. Right?
Why don't you get one?
Because I'm not getting a
I feel
tattoo.
like that would be the only tattoo you should get.
Yeah.
I feel like that tattoo would embody everything you need to have a tattoo for.
I
'Cause,
personally just don't believe
like,
in, like,
you
putting
just
ink
having
on
the
my
word
body.
almost isn't good. Like, the words almost isn't good enough. Like, somewhere on your chest, somewhere like that. That would be like the mantra that if you see this nigga, that is what that shit means.
While I
Like,
get it, I
nothing
understand
more.
what you're saying completely. I just don't believe in putting the ink on my body, all that shit. Like, I just don't believe in that. Like, this is just not for me.
I respect it.
I'm not getting a tattoo. It's not some shit that I believe in. So,
I feel like if you were to get a tattoo, that would
I
possibly
don't know.
be
If
the
I
only
were to
thing.
get a tattoo, it would probably be the almost logo, maybe a lightning bolt. That's like, yeah.
Like, yeah, I could definitely imagine you almost isn't
Storm,
good enough,
bro.
and then a little lightning bolt at the end.
You know, I got
But
that.
as the
Maybe a
fucking
little,
exclamation
bro.
point.
It could be a diamond too. Diamonds mean a little extra to me.
the hardest.
Cause nah, you know, a nigga cut from a diamond.
Yeah, no, if you don't have your mind 100% made up on ink, don't get it.
Yeah,
That's
no, I'm not getting no ink.
Yeah.
That's just not for me. I'm not doing that shit.
You speaking from experience, Thomas?
No, I mean, like, just,
Yeah, you got that
don't-
dumbass tattoo. No, I'm playing.
You don't want to, like, put some permanent on your shit.
No,
You-
nah, for sure.
Yeah, and you're not fucking with it like that. That's just
I have a
common
friend who
sense.
has like Pokemon. He got him done when he was like 13, 14.
I know a few with
and now
Pokemon.
he's just like he doesn't he's not a fan of it, but he's not gonna like
You just prefer if you didn't have
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I know somebody with a
shit.
Mew on his forearm, super pink. It's just, it looked childish, but
Yeah, I imagine that shit low key
That's
look
probably raw
hard.
as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
That shit low key probably look
It-
hard. Like, you just
That's
got,
just probably
like
raw.
if you would just like sit there and flex something like this, and you just had like Mew sitting right there, niggas would be like, oh, he's different.
That should probably be
like,
raw.
yeah, that shit would probably be hard. No cap.
maybe I have a picture. Maybe I'll show you guys.
Yeah, but that's what personal growth means to each of us personally. I feel like everybody kind of has their own definition, but at the end of the day, you kind of just gotta go and get it. It's kind of just how it goes. So, thank you for the question, Graham. Y'all know how it goes. But how deep we into the podcast, Millie?
2 hours.
2 hours on the dot?
10 seconds from now.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were about to make us wait the whole 10 seconds.
Well, we might as well.
No, we're not waiting.
It's 5 now.
This nigga, man.
And
2 hours.
All right, 2 hours. Well, it's been a good 2-hour podcast. You listen this long and haven't followed, go ahead and follow. You haven't liked it. If you haven't drop a comment what your favorite part of the podcast was. Yeah, all that. Subscribe. Y'all know how it goes. Cool, Thank you to everybody that's been listening this far. We've been in this bitch for 2 hours. We ain't had that much to talk about, but we still made it work because we are the GOATs. We know how to pull out quality content from where there is none. We make something out of nothing. When there's no content, we talk about getting beat up in alleys. We bring up old conversations about birth control.
Yeah. Male birth control.
Birth control.
Don't take it out of context.
Yeah.
I don't want any context over birth
we talk about context. We talk about personal growth. Where can you get, what other podcast you gonna get all of that? Y'all know one?
Joe Bud.
No.
Joe Rogan.
He wouldn't talk about personal growth. He would talk about
the Storm.
They definitely do talk about that. The Storm, there you go. You got it right. The Storm podcast, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we giving it up. We going crazy every single week. Make sure y'all check us out. We also, this week, I don't know if you're new here, you probably didn't see. If you're old here, been here for a while, Millie was talking a lot of shit about ginger ale. So we decided to have a blind ginger ale taste test. It was a fun ass time. By the time y'all are watching that or listening to this, that video will be out. So go ahead and watch that blind ginger ale taste test. I promise y'all, it is fucking hilarious.
Yep.
We had a good ass time. Millie laughed a lot, cried a lot. I laughed, cried.
Someone storms out in the middle of the video. I won't give up who it is.
Yeah.
But they were livid.
Yeah. It was fun. So go ahead. Check it out. Good ass video. But this is Tadaa by KAHRION, produced by Cangelosi. We are out this bitch. Peace.
Yeah. My heart be like Eddie Kane, Tadaa. I'm flipping nothing into something with that magic, voila. I'm in my city riding through, I got that gadget on God. I be intense and I can't help it, all I know is go hard. Fuck with me, I fuck with you, I keep it simple, voila. I can't turn the other cheek, I want that blood, I tried. You can't compete where you can't reach, I hope you think on that shit. I'm the captain and the pilot, you ain't sinking my shit. Tell me how you gon' see my best if you gon' leave me at my worst. My mama biggest fit is I'ma beat her to a hearse. I lost some key players, man, I tell you that shit hurt. Gotta rack it up, big backwoods, gotta pack it up. Say the real shit the wrong way, niggas looking at you like that's enough. God gave me this passion, I'm sad, ghetto boy fashion. Lot of niggas that's gone right now ain't do the whole dash. Locked into my zone right now, float butterfly cashes. My heart be like Eddie Kane, Tadaa. I'm flipping nothing into something with that magic, voila. I'm in my city riding through, I got that gadget on God. I be intense and I can't help it, all I know is go hard. Fuck with me, I fuck with you, I keep it simple, voila. I can't turn the other cheek, I want that blood, I tried. You can't compete where you can't reach, I hope you think on that shit. I'm the captain and the pilot, ain't no sinking my shit. Muscle car, big body, moonlight, no Ashton. Wintertime, black ice, fish telling no crashing. Thank God, every day smoke good, no rations. See the pain in my face, can't lie, can't mask it. Life made me a type of way, bullshit don't see the time of day. Yo bitch gon' see me right away, my stick gon' beat me right away, no fear. I ain't running, I'm right here, moving fast like light years. I ain't waiting on the right ear, stick shifting up in my gears. Niggas corny and they weird, we ain't family nigga, we peers. Unless you know my granny, I love my girl when I'm on stage, she even hold my blammy. I shoot that motherfucker up right and she gon' have my family. Saying, how you gon' see my best if you gon' leave me at my worst? Niggas know that I bleed this way, this shit ain't no rehearse. I gotta send me auto and I got a 3-round burst. I call one of them hell and I call one of them the church. When it gets to this point, you know it's really no reverse. You know it really can't revert. When it gets to this point, you know it's really no reverse. My heart be like Eddie Kane, Tadaa. I'm flipping nothing into something with that magic, voila. I'm in my city riding through, I got that gadget on God. I be intense and I can't help it, all I know is go hard. Fuck with me, I fuck with you, I keep it simple, voila. I can't turn that other cheek, I want that blood. I tried, you can't compete where you can't reach. I hope you think on that shit. I'm the captain and the pilot, you ain't sinking my shit.